His twin sister run away from her engagement, now I'm marrying the rich heir. Married by mistake, living on my terms. Volume 2, Husbands, apparently. Chapter 11, Just Liam's Husband. Lucas Laurent had attended hundreds of corporate events. Board dinners, investor receptions, charity galas, award ceremonies, international conferences. He knew exactly what to wear, where to stand, how long to shake someone's hand, and how to survive 3 hours of meaningless conversation while looking interested. Which was why Liam found it deeply satisfying to watch him stand in their bedroom on Friday evening. Holding 2 shirts. Completely lost. Black or blue? Liam looked up from tying his shoes. What? Lucas held them higher. Black or blue? Liam stared. Are you seriously asking me what to wear? Yes. To my office celebration. Yes. You negotiate billion-peso contracts. Those don't have dress codes that say, smart casual, but not too formal. Liam laughed. Lucas frowned. This isn't funny. It's extremely funny. Lucas looked at the shirts again. Liam stood. Blue. Why? Black makes you look like you're about to fire everyone. Lucas considered. Fair. He put the black shirt away. Liam watched him. Something about tonight was strangely entertaining. For once, Lucas was entering Liam's world. Not as CEO of Laurent Holdings. Not as the Laurent heir. Not as the man whose surname opened doors before he even touched them. Tonight, Lucas was attending a celebration for Liam. And apparently that terrified him more than shareholders ever had. The project. 6 months earlier, Liam had been assigned to one of the largest projects his department had handled. Back then, he'd still been, technically, engaged to Lucas because his twin sister had disappeared. A completely normal situation. The project had survived the engagement. The media chaos. The wedding. His coworkers decorating his desk after the wedding. People repeatedly calling him Mr. Laurent until Liam threatened violence. And now, finally, it was complete. More importantly, it had been successful. Very successful. Successful enough that Liam's company was holding a small internal celebration for the team. His manager had specifically recognized Liam's work. Not because of Lucas. Not because of the Laurent name. Because Liam had spent months doing his job. That mattered. A lot. Lucas understood that. Which was why, when Liam had casually said, "We're having a thing at work Friday," Lucas had immediately asked, "Can I come?" Liam had stared. "You want to?" "Yes. It's not fancy." "Okay. There won't be investors." "Good. No expensive food." "I'll survive. Daniel will be there." Lucas had paused. "I'll survive." Liam had laughed. Then said, "Fine." And somehow Lucas had looked happier about that invitation than he did about most formal events Liam had seen him attend. "You're not the CEO tonight." Before they left, Liam stood in front of Lucas. "Rules." Lucas raised an eyebrow. "There are rules." "Yes. Of course there are." Liam held up one finger. "You're not the CEO tonight." Lucas nodded. "Fine. You're not allowed to reorganize anything." "Why would I reorganize your workplace?" "Because you have a disease." "I don't." Second. Another finger. "If someone asks what you do, answer normally." "What does normally mean?" "Don't say something terrifying like, I oversee international strategic operations." Lucas looked offended. "That's accurate. Say you work in business." "I work in business." "See. Normal." Lucas sighed. "Anything else?" "Yes." Liam pointed at him. "No paying for everything." "I wasn't planning." "You always plan." "I don't." "You once paid an entire restaurant bill because you didn't want to wait for them to split it. It was faster." "Exactly." Lucas smiled. "Anything else, Mr. Reyes?" Liam's expression softened slightly at the surname. "One more." Lucas waited. "Tonight isn't about Laurent Holdings." "I know. It's about my team." "I know. And my project." "I know." Liam studied him. Lucas reached over and straightened Liam's collar. "That's why I'm going." Liam blinked. Lucas smiled. "I'm proud of you." Liam immediately looked away. "Don't say weird things before we leave." "That wasn't weird." "It was." Lucas laughed. Welcome to Liam's office. The celebration was being held in a multi-purpose event room inside Liam's company's main building. Nothing luxurious. There were folding tables. A small stage. Balloons someone had definitely bought at the last minute. A projector displaying photographs from the project. Food trays lined one wall. Music played quietly. Lucas entered beside Liam, then stopped. A banner hung across the room. Congratulations, project team. Underneath were names. Liam's was among them. Lucas looked at it. Liam noticed. Don't. I didn't say anything. Your face. Lucas smiled. Your name's there. I know. You did well. I know. Lucas turned. Liam blinked. Wow. What? You accepted a compliment. Don't ruin it. Liam. Maya appeared. She hugged Liam quickly. Then looked at Lucas. Her expression changed. Oh. Lucas smiled politely. Hello. Maya stared at Liam, then back at Lucas. So you actually brought him. Liam frowned. Why wouldn't I? I thought you'd chicken out. Why would I chicken out? Because your husband is Lucas Laurent. Lucas looked between them. Liam sighed. Maya, Lucas. I know. Lucas, Maya. Lucas offered his hand. Nice to meet you. Maya shook it, then looked at Liam. He seems normal. Lucas's eyebrows rose. Liam laughed. Give it time. Then Daniel arrived. He looked at Lucas. Lucas looked at Daniel. Daniel grinned. CEO. Lucas sighed. Daniel. Welcome to the land of ordinary salaries. Thank you. No executive assistants. I noticed. No private elevators. Tragic. And tonight. Daniel slapped Lucas lightly on the shoulder. You're one of us. Liam stared. Lucas stared at Daniel's hand. Daniel slowly removed it. Too much. Lucas smiled. No. Daniel relaxed. Great. Then he pointed toward a stack of boxes. Help me carry those. Liam choked. Maya covered her mouth. Daniel walked away. Lucas looked at Liam. Liam's eyes were already shining with amusement. Don't. Liam grinned. You're one of us. Lucas sighed. Then walked toward the boxes. Lucas Laurent carries boxes. 5 minutes later, Liam stood beside Maya watching one of the most powerful businessmen in the country carry a cardboard box full of disposable cups. Maya whispered, "This feels illegal." Liam nodded. "It feels wonderful." Lucas put the box down. Daniel immediately handed him another. "Over there." Lucas stared. Daniel pointed. "Please." Lucas took it. Maya looked at Liam. He's actually doing it. Apparently. Does he know he could buy this building? Liam turned. Don't tell him that. Lucas heard. I heard that. Liam smiled. Keep carrying. Lucas shook his head. But he was smiling too. Once the boxes were moved, Maya approached him. Lucas. Yes. Can you help with the chairs? Lucas looked toward Liam. Liam was talking to a coworker. Lucas rolled up his sleeves. Sure. Maya blinked. Really? Why does everyone seem surprised I can move furniture? Daniel shouted from across the room. Because you look like furniture moves itself when you enter a room. Several people laughed. Lucas stared at him, then laughed too. No special treatment. At first, Liam's coworkers were careful around Lucas. Understandably, everyone knew who he was. Even if they pretended otherwise. People stood straighter, used formal greetings, called him Mr. Laurent. Lucas responded politely. But gradually, something changed. Mostly because Daniel refused to behave. Lucas, pass the tape. Lucas passed it. Thanks. 5 minutes later. Hold this. Lucas held a banner while Maya taped it. Then, can you move that table? Lucas moved the table. Eventually someone handed him a plate of food without ceremony. Someone else asked if he wanted soda. A coworker complained about traffic to him. Another asked whether he watched a popular series. Lucas admitted he hadn't. 3 people immediately criticized him. Liam watched all of it. He had expected Lucas to tolerate the evening. He hadn't expected him to enjoy it. But Lucas did. There was no pressure here. Nobody needed a business decision. Nobody wanted investment. Nobody was trying to impress the Laurent heir. Once the initial awkwardness disappeared, they simply treated him like the guy who had arrived with Liam. Lucas looked strangely comfortable with that. Liam Reyes. The formal part of the evening began around 8. Everyone took their seats. Lucas sat beside Daniel. Liam was near the front with his project team. A department manager stepped onto the small stage. She thanked everyone, talked about the project, the difficulties, the deadlines, the results. Then she began recognizing individual employees. Liam listened. His fingers tapped lightly against his knee. He wasn't nervous. Probably. Then, Liam Reyes. His hand stopped. Across the room, Lucas looked up immediately. The manager smiled. Liam was one of the people who kept this project moving whenever our timeline threatened to fall apart. A few coworkers laughed knowingly. His work coordinating teams, solving scheduling conflicts, and handling some very difficult last-minute changes made a measurable difference. Liam looked down. This felt strange. Good. But strange. More importantly, Liam repeatedly demonstrated that he could be trusted with responsibility without needing someone to stand over his shoulder. Daniel whispered to Lucas. That's corporate language for, Liam yelled at everyone until things worked. Lucas tried not to laugh. The manager continued. We're proud of his work. Applause. Liam stood. Someone handed him a small certificate. Nothing extravagant. No giant trophy. No headlines. Just recognition. For his work. His ability. His name. Liam Reyes. Not Liam Laurent. Not Lucas Laurent's husband. Just Liam. He looked toward the audience. And immediately found Lucas. Lucas was clapping. His expression. God. Liam looked away. Too proud. Far too proud. Embarrassingly proud. Liam returned to his seat. But the warmth in his chest stayed. The photo. After the recognition ceremony, everyone gathered for photographs. First the whole department. Then the project team. Then smaller groups. Liam stood with Maya and Daniel. Lucas remained off to the side. Exactly where a guest should be. He didn't insert himself. Didn't approach. Didn't make the moment about him. Liam noticed. Lucas. Lucas looked over. Come here. He blinked. What? Photo. This is your team. I know. Daniel shouted. Get over here, husband. Everyone laughed. Lucas walked over. Liam grabbed his wrist and pulled him beside him. The photographer raised the camera. Ready. Daniel leaned toward Lucas. Smile like a normal person. I know how to smile. You have a corporate smile. I do not. You absolutely do. Lucas looked at Liam. Do I? Yes. Lucas frowned. Click. The photograph captured Liam laughing at him. Lucas looking mildly offended. Daniel grinning. Maya rolling her eyes. It became Liam's favorite picture of the night. Who are you? Later, Lucas stood near the drinks table. Liam had disappeared with his manager to discuss something about the next project. Lucas waited. A newer employee approached. Young. Probably from another department. He looked at Lucas. Hi. Lucas smiled. Hello. The employee gestured toward the room. Which team are you from? Lucas paused. Before he could answer, Daniel appeared. Oh, him. Lucas turned. Daniel grabbed a drink. He's Liam's husband. The employee nodded. Oh. Then smiled at Lucas. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. And that was it. No. Lucas Laurent. No. Laurent Holdings. No sudden change in posture. The employee simply walked away. Daniel opened his soda. Lucas remained still. Daniel noticed. What? Lucas looked at him. Nothing. You look weird. Thank you. You're welcome. Daniel walked away. Lucas watched him go. Then looked toward Liam across the room. Liam's husband. 2 words. Well, 3, technically. But somehow they settled somewhere inside him. Warm. Unexpected. Just Lucas. Liam found him 10 minutes later. There you are. Lucas looked over. Done. Yeah. Everything okay. Apparently they want me involved in another project. Lucas smiled. Congratulations. Liam groaned. More work. Still congratulations. Fine. Liam grabbed a drink. Then noticed Lucas staring at him. What? Lucas hesitated. Someone asked who I was. Liam's eyebrows rose. And Daniel answered. Liam immediately looked concerned. Oh, God. Lucas laughed. Nothing bad. What did he say? Lucas looked down at his drink. He said I was your husband. Liam stared. That's it. That's it. And Lucas shrugged. I liked it. Liam's expression softened. Why? Lucas considered. Because nobody here needed him to be anything else. Because in this room, Liam was the important one. Because Lucas had spent most of his life being introduced by titles. Laurent Heir, Executive Director, CEO, Chairman's grandson. People often knew what he owned before they knew anything about him. But tonight, he was simply connected to Liam. Not above him, not responsible for him, not defining him, just beside him. Lucas smiled faintly. Because it was enough. Liam became quiet. Lucas looked at him. Is that strange? No. Liam shook his head. Actually. He looked around. I get it. Lucas waited. Liam smiled. Welcome to my problem. What problem? People deciding who you are based on who you married. Lucas laughed. Fair. But, Liam nudged his shoulder. I don't mind being your husband. Lucas's expression softened. Liam immediately added, as long as I'm still Liam Reyes. Always. Liam looked at him. Lucas continued, and apparently I don't mind being yours. Liam looked away. You're becoming disgustingly sentimental. Marriage changed me. No, it didn't. Lucas smiled. Correct. Ordinary. The party continued. Lucas ate cheap cake. He helped clean up. Daniel made him fold a table. Lucas failed. It's a table, Daniel said. I know. Then fold it. I'm trying. Liam stood nearby laughing. Lucas glared. Help. No. Husband responsibility. No. Marriage is about supporting each other. Emotionally. The table is attacking me. Maya walked over. Pressed one lever. The table folded immediately. Lucas stared. Maya patted his shoulder. It's okay. Liam nearly collapsed laughing. Lucas looked deeply betrayed. By 10, the room was almost empty. Liam picked up his bag. Lucas carried 2 leftover food containers. Daniel approached. Good work tonight, CEO. Lucas looked at him. I carried boxes. Exactly. I arranged chairs. Leadership. I folded one table. Maya passed behind them. Eventually. Lucas sighed. Daniel grinned. Then he looked at Liam. See you Monday, Reyes. Unfortunately. Daniel turned toward Lucas. See you whenever Liam brings you back. Lucas smiled. Apparently. No formal handshake. No, Mr. Laurent. Just a wave. Lucas watched him leave. Liam noticed. You really liked tonight. Lucas nodded. I did. Even the table. No. Good. The ride home. In the car, Liam held his certificate. Lucas glanced at it. You should frame it. Liam stared. Absolutely not. Why? Because it's a piece of paper. You earned it. So. Lucas looked genuinely confused. Liam sighed. You're going to frame it, aren't you? Maybe. Lucas. I have access to excellent framing services. You're not sending my certificate to some luxury framing company. I didn't say luxury. Your definition of normal is broken. Lucas smiled. Liam looked down at the certificate again. Then quietly. Thanks for coming. Lucas turned. Of course. You didn't have to. I wanted to. Liam nodded. A moment passed. Then. You weren't bored. No. Really. Really. Lucas leaned back. I liked seeing you there. At work. In your world. Liam looked over. Lucas continued. You know everyone. They know you. You have routines I know nothing about. Inside jokes. People who rely on you. Liam became quiet. Lucas smiled. I liked seeing that. Why? Because it's yours. That answer hit harder than Liam expected. Lucas wasn't threatened by the parts of Liam's life that didn't include him. He liked them. Because they belonged to Liam. Liam looked out the window. You're getting dangerously good at this. At what? Being a husband. Lucas smiled. Apparently. The refrigerator. When they got home, Liam immediately changed into comfortable clothes. Lucas disappeared into the kitchen. A few minutes later, Liam came downstairs. Lucas was standing in front of the refrigerator. Suspicious. What are you doing? Nothing. Move. Lucas didn't. Liam narrowed his eyes. Lucas. Lucas stepped aside. Liam stared. His certificate was attached to the refrigerator with magnets. Directly in the center. Underneath was a new sticky note. Liam Reyes. Good at his job. Terrible at accepting compliments. I'm proud of him. L. Liam stared. Lucas watched carefully. Take it down. No. Lucas. No. That's embarrassing. It's our refrigerator. Exactly. I have to see it. That's the point. Liam tried to remove the certificate. Lucas caught his wrist. Liam looked at him. Lucas smiled. Leave it. Why? Because you earned it. Liam stared. Then sighed dramatically. Fine. Lucas released him. Liam looked at the note again. I'm proud of him. He pretended that didn't affect him. Poorly. Liam reached for another sticky note. Lucas raised an eyebrow. What? Liam wrote. Then placed it beneath Lucas's S. Lucas Laurent. Carried boxes. Moved chairs. Lost a fight with a folding table. Survived being normal for 4 hours. Liam. Lucas stared. Really? Recognition is important. You mocked me. I'm proud of you. Lucas laughed. Then Liam added one final line. Also, Liam's husband. Lucas stopped laughing. He looked at the note. Then at Liam. Liam suddenly became very interested in putting the marker away. What? Lucas's voice was softer. Nothing. Don't. Lucas smiled. My face. Your face. Lucas reached for Liam's hand. Liam let him. Enough. Later that night, they lay together in the bedroom that had quietly become theirs. Lucas was on his back. Liam beside him. The lights were off. For a while, neither spoke. Then Lucas said, Liam, I've been introduced as Lucas Laurent for most of my life. Liam opened his eyes. That's your name. I know. Deep observation. Lucas ignored him. Usually people know what that means before I even speak. Liam became quiet. They know the company, the family, the money, the position. Lucas looked toward the ceiling. Tonight someone didn't. And Daniel just said. Liam smiled faintly. My husband. Yes. Lucas turned toward him. I like that. Liam studied his face. You're still Lucas Laurent. I know. Still CEO. Unfortunately. Still ridiculously rich. Lucas smiled. Apparently. Still terrible with folding tables. That was one time. Liam laughed. Then his expression softened. But here. He moved closer. You're allowed to just be Lucas. Lucas looked at him. And at my office. Liam shrugged. You can be my husband. Lucas's eyes softened. Just your husband. Liam pretended to consider. That's already a demanding position. Is it? Extremely. Benefits. Limited. Salary. None. Husband privileges. Under review. Lucas laughed. Liam smiled. Then he rested his head against Lucas's shoulder. Still want the job? Lucas didn't hesitate. Yes. Liam's smile softened. Good. Lucas wrapped an arm around him. For once, Lucas Laurent didn't need to be an heir. Didn't need to be a CEO. Didn't need to represent a company or carry a family name like a responsibility. Tonight, he'd carried cardboard boxes, moved chairs, eaten cheap cake, lost to a folding table, and watched Liam receive recognition for something entirely his own. And when someone had asked who Lucas was, the answer had been wonderfully simple. Liam's husband. Lucas closed his eyes. He had spent his whole life surrounded by impressive titles. Strangely, none of them had ever made him as happy as that one. Chapter 12, The First Kiss That Doesn't Count. Liam Reyes had developed a very specific opinion about kissing. More specifically, about one kiss. The wedding kiss doesn't count. Lucas looked up from his coffee. They were sitting across from each other at the kitchen island on a perfectly ordinary Saturday morning. Lucas blinked. What? Liam took another bite of toast. The wedding kiss. What about it? It doesn't count. Lucas slowly lowered his mug. As a kiss? Yes. Lucas stared at him. Liam stared back. Interesting. What's interesting? We've been married for months, and apparently we're only now establishing that our first kiss didn't happen. It happened, but it doesn't count. Exactly. Lucas nodded slowly. So it happened, but officially it didn't happen. Now you're understanding. I don't think I am. Liam sighed. The ceremony required a kiss. No one forced us. There were people watching. True. There were expectations. Also true. So it doesn't count. Lucas leaned back. You're making rules again. I'm clarifying historical facts. Lucas smiled. Of course. Liam pointed his toast at him. Don't look like that. Like what? Like you're going to argue. Lucas took another sip. I disagree. Liam narrowed his eyes. Why? Because I remember kissing you. Liam nearly choked. Lucas continued calmly. I also remember you kissing me back. That was. Liam stopped. Lucas waited. Ceremonial. Lucas's mouth twitched. Ceremonial. Yes. I see. No, you don't. I definitely don't. Liam glared. Lucas smiled. And that should have been the end of it. Unfortunately, it wasn't. What counts, then? The conversation followed Liam around all morning. Which was irritating because he had started it. He sat on the couch with his laptop while Lucas worked nearby. Technically, neither of them was working. Lucas had promised not to work on Saturdays unless necessary. Unfortunately, his definition of not working apparently included reading industry reports. Liam looked over. Lucas was wearing glasses. That was annoying too, for reasons Liam refused to examine. He looked back at his laptop. Then, what counts? Lucas didn't look up. As a kiss. Now Lucas looked up. Liam immediately regretted speaking. According to your rules. They aren't rules. Historical facts. Exactly. Lucas removed his glasses. Liam hated that too. Well, Lucas thought. A kiss both. People choose. Liam frowned. We chose the wedding kiss. You just spent breakfast explaining why we didn't. Don't use my argument against me. Lucas smiled. Then what counts for you? Liam looked back at his screen. I don't know. Useful. It would have to happen normally. Normally. Yes. No ceremony. Correct. No audience. Correct. No expectation. Exactly. Lucas nodded. So one of us would simply decide to kiss the other. Liam's fingers stopped over his keyboard. Yes. And the other person would want it too. Obviously. And then it counts. Liam swallowed. Yes. Lucas put his glasses back on. Understood. That was it. No teasing. No. Should we test the theory? Nothing. Lucas returned to reading. Liam stared at him. For some reason, that was worse. Nothing has changed. Their marriage had become increasingly strange. At least according to Liam. They shared a bedroom now. Not officially. Except Liam's pillow lived there. And his charger. And several shirts. And most of his nighttime routine. So, officially. Lucas touched him constantly. Not dramatically. A hand at Liam's back when passing behind him. Fingers brushing his when handing him coffee. An arm around him on the couch. Sometimes Liam leaned against Lucas without thinking. Sometimes he grabbed Lucas's hand while walking. Once, while half asleep, Liam had apparently buried his face against Lucas's neck and refused to move for 20 minutes. Lucas had mentioned this exactly once. Liam had threatened him, but kissing? No, not since the wedding, which had been perfectly fine. Until Liam had decided it didn't count. Now he couldn't stop thinking about it. Excellent. Husband privileges continue. That afternoon, they went grocery shopping. Because apparently sharing a bedroom didn't make grocery shopping less necessary. Lucas pushed the cart. Liam dropped things into it. Lucas removed some. Liam put them back. Why did you remove those? Lucas held up 3 cups of instant noodles. We have 12 at home. Emergency supply. 12 is already an emergency supply. Exactly. These are backup emergency supplies. Lucas returned them to the shelf. Liam put them back in the cart. Lucas sighed. Husband privilege. Liam gasped. You can't use husband privilege to remove my food. I just did. Abuse of power. Lucas smiled. Liam grabbed a bag of chips. Lucas took it from him. Give it. No. Lucas. No. Liam reached. Lucas lifted the bag above his head. Liam stared. Really? Really? You think being taller gives you authority? In this specific situation, Lucas raised it slightly higher. Yes. Liam stepped closer. Give me the chips. No. Lucas. Too much sodium. You're not my doctor. No. Nutritionist. No. Parent. Lucas's face changed. Absolutely not. Then give me the chips. Lucas held them away. Liam reached again. Their bodies bumped. Liam froze. Lucas froze too. Suddenly. They were close. Very close. Liam's hand rested against Lucas's chest. Lucas's arm was still raised. Neither moved. For 1 second, Liam's eyes dropped. Lucas's mouth. Then immediately back up. Lucas noticed. Of course he noticed. Liam stepped backward. Keep the stupid chips. He walked away. Lucas remained beside the cart. Slowly. He lowered the bag. A smile appeared. Liam turned from several meters away. I can see your face. Lucas laughed. Daniel is unfortunately observant. Monday afternoon, Daniel stared at Liam. Liam ignored him. Daniel continued staring. Liam typed. Daniel stared harder. Finally. What? Daniel leaned over the divider. Something's wrong with you. Many things. Different thing. Liam kept typing. Daniel narrowed his eyes. Marriage. No. Lucas. No. Family. No. Work. No. Daniel paused. Sex. Liam's hands stopped. 3 coworkers looked over. Liam slowly turned. I will kill you. Daniel immediately raised his hands. Okay. Not that. Liam returned to his computer. Daniel's eyes widened. Oh. Don't. Oh. Daniel. You haven't. Liam threw a stapler. Daniel ducked. Violence. Lower your voice. Daniel sat back down. Then whispered. Have you even kissed him? Liam stared. Daniel stared back. Liam looked away. Daniel's jaw dropped. You're married. Yes. You share a bed. Yes. And you've kissed once. Wedding. Daniel stared. Liam sighed. And that doesn't count. Daniel's face became indescribable. What do you mean it doesn't count? Liam immediately regretted everything. 5 minutes later, Daniel was laughing into his hands. Liam sat with his arms crossed. Finished. No. You're a terrible friend. Daniel took a breath. Sorry. Then started laughing again. Liam kicked his chair. Daniel finally recovered. So, no. Does Lucas know the wedding kiss doesn't count? Yes. And he disagrees. Obviously. But he said he'd accept my definition. Daniel stared. That's it. Yes. No flirting. No. No dramatic wall pinning. Liam looked horrified. What kind of life do you think I live? Daniel shrugged. You married a billionaire because your twin ran away. Liam paused. Fair. Daniel leaned closer. So why don't you kiss him? Liam opened his mouth, then stopped. Because that was the problem. There was no reason. He wanted to. He knew that now. And that realization was deeply inconvenient. Daniel saw the answer on his face. Oh, don't. You want to. Liam glared. Daniel smiled. You really want to. Go back to work. This is adorable. I hope your computer breaks. You're in love. Liam threw another object. Definitely not thinking about it. That evening, Liam came home before Lucas. He changed. Made himself something resembling dinner. Then sat on the couch. He absolutely did not think about kissing Lucas. Not once. Not while Lucas came home and loosened his tie. Not while Lucas rolled up his sleeves. Not while Lucas leaned over the couch to ask what Liam was watching. Not when Liam looked up and realized Lucas's face was approximately 15 centimeters away. Hi, Lucas said. Liam stared. Hi. Lucas's eyes flicked over his face. What? Nothing. You look strange. Your face looks strange. Lucas raised an eyebrow. My face. Yes. What's wrong with it? Nothing. Lucas stared. Liam stared. Lucas slowly smiled. Liam's eyes narrowed. Go change. Why? Because you're still wearing work clothes. So, you're bringing corporate energy into the living room. Lucas laughed. Then walked upstairs. Liam watched him go. The second Lucas disappeared, Liam covered his face with both hands. What is wrong with me? An ordinary Tuesday. The first kiss that counted happened the next evening. There was no romantic dinner. No candles. No music. No rooftop garden. No special occasion. There was pasta. And an argument. Which, in retrospect, was probably more appropriate for them. Lucas was cooking. Liam sat at the kitchen island. And they were arguing about a shelf. A shelf. Specifically. The shelf in their shared bedroom. You moved my things. Lucas stirred the sauce. I organized them. You moved them. They were everywhere. They had a system. Lucas looked over. The system was, pile everything on one side. Exactly. That's not a system. It is if I know where everything is. You asked me where your charger was 3 times yesterday. That was unrelated. Lucas laughed. Liam frowned. Put everything back. No. Lucas. No. Husband privilege revoked. You can't revoke it whenever you're losing. I'm not losing. You are. I live there too. I know. Then I get shelf rights. You have shelf rights. I want chaotic shelf rights. Those aren't real. Liam stood. Stop deciding what rights are real. Lucas turned from the stove. I'm not. You absolutely are. Liam. What? Your things are literally 1 meter away from where they were. That's not the point. Then what is? The principle. What principle? Liam opened his mouth. Lucas continued before he could answer. The principle that your charger must live under 3 shirts, a book, and an empty water bottle. Yes. Lucas stared. That's ridiculous. You're ridiculous. I'm not the one arguing about a shelf. You started it. I cleaned it. You interfered with my ecosystem. Lucas laughed. That made Liam more annoyed. Stop laughing. I'm sorry. You're not. No. Lucas. Lucas laughed harder. Liam stepped around the island. I'm serious. I know. Stop. Lucas tried. Failed. Liam, you called it an ecosystem. Because it is. Lucas covered his mouth. His shoulders shook. Liam stared. You're impossible. Lucas finally looked at him. Eyes bright. Still smiling. What are you going to do about it? Liam didn't think. That was probably important. Because if he had thought, he would have stopped. Instead, he grabbed Lucas's shirt. Pulled him down. And kissed him. Silence. Lucas stopped laughing. Completely. Liam's lips were against his. 1 second, maybe 2. Then Liam's brain caught up with his body. His eyes opened. Lucas's eyes were open too. Liam immediately pulled away. Silence. Absolute. Catastrophic. Silence. Liam still had a fistful of Lucas's shirt in his hand. He slowly released it. Lucas stared at him. Liam stared back. The pasta sauce bubbled behind them. Neither noticed. Finally, Lucas spoke. Very quietly. Does that one count? Liam's entire face went hot. He stepped backward. Lucas's mouth twitched. Don't. I asked a question. Don't. Liam, I kissed you because you wouldn't stop talking. Lucas nodded solemnly. Effective. Liam pointed at him. Forget it happened. I don't think I can. Try. Lucas's smile appeared. Liam turned. I'm going upstairs. The pasta. You eat it. Lucas laughed. Liam disappeared up the stairs. Panic. Liam entered their bedroom, closed the door, then stood there, motionless. He touched his mouth. No. He started pacing. No, no, no. Why had he done that? Well, he knew why. That was the problem. He had wanted to. For days. Possibly longer. And Lucas had been standing there laughing, looking annoyingly happy, and Liam had kissed him. No ceremony. No audience. No expectation. Liam stopped walking. His eyes widened. Oh, no. It counted. It absolutely counted. Liam sat on the edge of the bed. Then fell backward. Covered his face. This is terrible. Except, it hadn't been terrible. That was worse. Lucas doesn't push. 20 minutes passed. Lucas didn't come upstairs. 30. Still nothing. Liam frowned. He'd expected teasing. At minimum. Possibly a smug comment. Nothing. Eventually Liam went downstairs. Lucas was at the kitchen island. Eating pasta. Alone. He looked up. Their eyes met. Hi. Liam frowned. Hi. Lucas took another bite. Liam waited. Nothing. He walked toward the refrigerator. Opened it. Stared inside without seeing anything. Closed it. Lucas continued eating. Liam turned. You're not going to say anything. Lucas looked confused. About what? Liam stared. Lucas's expression remained perfectly innocent. You know. The shelf. No. The pasta. No. Lucas waited. Liam's eyes narrowed. You're enjoying this. A little. Liam sighed. Lucas smiled. Then his expression softened. But I'm not going to push. Liam looked at him. Lucas continued. You kissed me. Liam's face warmed again. I know. If you want to talk about it, we can. And if I don't, we don't. Liam stared. That somehow made everything more difficult. Because Lucas was giving him an exit. No expectation. No pressure. Exactly what Liam had said a real kiss needed. Choice. Damn him. Liam turned away. Fine. Lucas nodded. Fine. The problem. They went to bed at 11. Lucas lay on his side. Liam lay on his. There was more space between them than usual. Not because Lucas had moved away. Because Liam had. Lucas respected it. Of course. Liam stared into the darkness. He hated everything. 5 minutes. 10. 15. Lucas's breathing became slower. Liam turned his head. Lucas. Are you asleep? Almost. Oh. Silence. Then Lucas asked. Are you okay? Yes. Another silence. Liam rolled onto his back. Then. No. Lucas opened his eyes. Liam stared at the ceiling. The kiss counts. Lucas said nothing. Liam turned. I hate your face. Lucas smiled. I haven't done anything. Exactly. Would you prefer I celebrate? No. Then what? I don't know. Lucas laughed quietly. Liam frowned. Don't laugh. I'm sorry. No, you're not. No. What does it mean? Liam sat up. Lucas did too. The room was dim. City lights slipped through the curtains. Liam looked at his hands. I wanted to kiss you. Lucas became completely still. Liam continued before courage disappeared. That's why I did it. Lucas waited. It wasn't because of the argument. Okay. Well, partially. Lucas smiled. Okay. But, Liam sighed. I've been thinking about it. Since Saturday. Liam looked at him. How did you know? You started an argument about whether our wedding kiss counted. Fair. Liam rubbed his face. I don't know what this means. Lucas's expression softened. It doesn't have to mean anything tonight. Liam looked up. But it means something. Probably. Helpful. Lucas smiled. Liam's voice became quieter. I chose to marry you. I know. I like sleeping beside you. I know. I like when you touch me. Lucas's eyebrows rose slightly. Liam pointed. Don't. I didn't say anything. Your eyebrows did. Lucas controlled his expression. Liam continued. And apparently. He swallowed. I like kissing you. Lucas's eyes softened. Okay. Stop saying okay. What should I say? I don't know. Lucas reached across the space between them. Then stopped before touching Liam. Waiting. Liam looked at his hand. Then took it. Lucas's fingers closed around his. Then we don't need an answer tonight. Liam looked at him. We just know this. Lucas squeezed his hand. You wanted to kiss me. Yes. I wanted you to kiss me. Liam's heart jumped. Oh. Lucas smiled. And if you want to do it again. Liam immediately said. Don't make it weird. I'm literally discussing kissing with my husband. Exactly. Weird. Lucas laughed. The second one. They lay back down. Closer this time. Lucas turned off the bedside lamp. Darkness. Liam closed his eyes. 10 seconds. He opened them. Lucas. Turn the light back on. Lucas did. Liam sat up. Lucas looked confused. What? Liam looked at him. Really looked. Then made a decision. No argument. No laughter to stop. No impulse. Just choice. He moved closer. Lucas didn't move. Didn't assume. Didn't close the distance for him. Liam appreciated that, even if he'd never say it. He placed one hand against Lucas's cheek. Lucas's eyes softened. Liam leaned forward and kissed him, slowly this time, deliberately. Lucas remained still for the first second. A question. Liam kissed him again. Answer. Then Lucas's hand came gently to Liam's waist. No rush, no pressure, just warm, close, real. Liam felt his heartbeat somewhere in his throat. Lucas kissed him back, softly. Liam's fingers slipped into the hair at the back of Lucas's neck. The kiss deepened only slightly. Then Liam pulled away. Their foreheads remained close. Neither spoke. Liam's face was warm. Lucas looked happy, dangerously happy. Liam narrowed his eyes. If you say anything stupid, I will regret this. Lucas whispered. Does that one count? Liam stared, then hit him with a pillow. Lucas burst out laughing. You ruined it. I had to ask. You absolutely did not. Lucas caught the pillow. Liam tried to grab it back. Lucas pulled. Liam fell forward, straight against him. They froze. Then Lucas smiled. Liam groaned. You're unbearable. And yet, don't finish that sentence. Lucas didn't. Instead, Liam kissed him again, quickly, just because he could. Lucas blinked. Liam smiled smugly. That one counts too. Lucas laughed. A new problem. The next morning, Liam woke with Lucas's arm around him. Normal. Except, everything felt slightly different. Not dramatically. The room hadn't changed. Their marriage certificate hadn't transformed. No choir appeared. Lucas was still Lucas. Liam was still Liam. But now, Liam knew what it felt like to kiss him because he wanted to. And he wanted to again. That was definitely a problem. Lucas stirred. Morning. Lucas opened his eyes. Liam looked at him. Lucas looked at Liam. A pause. Then Lucas smiled. Liam immediately pointed. Don't. I didn't say anything. Your face. My face is normal. No, it's smug. I'm happy. That's worse. Lucas laughed. Liam rolled his eyes. Then, before Lucas could say anything, Liam leaned forward and kissed him. Brief. Soft. Morning. Lucas froze. Liam pulled away. That was husband privilege. Lucas stared. Liam climbed out of bed. Lucas sat up. Wait. No. You're leaving. Coffee. You can't do that and walk away. I just did. Liam. Liam looked back from the doorway. What? Lucas stared at him. Liam smiled. Counts. Then disappeared. Lucas sat alone in bed. And laughed. The refrigerator update. Later, Lucas found Liam standing in front of the refrigerator. Marker in hand. Lucas approached carefully. What are you doing? Updating records. Lucas looked. One of their older sticky notes read. Wedding kiss, disputed. Lucas had written that weeks ago as a joke. Liam crossed out disputed. Underneath, he wrote. Wedding kiss, doesn't count. Lucas sighed. Liam. Historical fact. Then Liam added another note. Kitchen kiss, counts. Lucas smiled. Another. Bedroom kiss, definitely counts. Lucas leaned against the counter. Anything else? Liam thought. Then wrote. Morning kiss, husband privilege. Lucas laughed. You made that one up. All husband privileges are made up. Finally, you admit it. Liam capped the marker. Lucas looked at the notes. Then at him. So what happens now? Liam's expression became cautious. What do you mean? We kiss. Liam blinked. Sometimes. Sometimes. Don't get greedy. Lucas smiled. Understood. Liam looked at him, then glanced toward the empty kitchen. No audience. No ceremony. No expectation. Just them. He stepped closer. Lucas waited. Liam grabbed the front of his shirt. Lucas raised an eyebrow. Again. Liam frowned. You're talking too much. Then kissed him. Lucas smiled against his mouth. And this time, Liam smiled too. For months, Liam had insisted the wedding kiss didn't count because it belonged to the ceremony. To expectations. To the strange circumstances that had brought them together. Maybe he was right. Maybe he wasn't. It didn't matter anymore. Because now they had something else. A kiss in the kitchen because Lucas wouldn't stop laughing. A kiss in their bedroom because Liam chose to return. A sleepy morning kiss simply because he wanted one. No audience. No contract. No wedding. No excuse. Their marriage had begun with a kiss Liam could explain away. This one, he couldn't. And strangely, he didn't want to. Chapter 13. What are we? Liam Reyes had discovered a problem. Kissing Lucas was easy. Thinking about what kissing Lucas meant was significantly harder. Which was unfair. Because after months of contracts, runaway twins, family negotiations, media attention, a wedding, moving in together, sharing a bedroom, and finally kissing his husband because he actually wanted to. Liam felt he deserved at least one uncomplicated development. Instead, he got an identity crisis. At 7:30 on a Wednesday morning, while brushing his teeth, the mirror problem, Liam stared at himself in the bathroom mirror. Toothbrush in his mouth, hair a mess, eyes narrowed. He looked exactly the same. That seemed suspicious. He spat into the sink. Then stared again. Nothing. Same face. Same Liam. Except now he regularly kissed a man. A specific man. His husband. Liam slowly leaned toward the mirror. What am I? The bathroom door opened. Lucas walked in. Liam nearly jumped. What are you doing? Lucas stopped. Entering the bathroom. Why? Because I live here. Knock. The door was open. Liam looked toward the door. It was, unfortunately, completely open. Still, Lucas raised an eyebrow, then walked toward the sink beside him. Morning. Liam watched him in the mirror. Lucas picked up his toothbrush. Normal. Completely normal. Except Liam's eyes dropped toward Lucas's mouth. He remembered last night, and the night before, and the kitchen, and Liam immediately looked away. Lucas noticed. Of course he did. What? Nothing. You've been staring at me. I have not. You were. I was looking at the mirror. I was in the mirror. Coincidence. Lucas smiled, then leaned over and kissed Liam's temple. Liam froze. Lucas casually turned on the faucet. That was another problem. They kissed now. Apparently this had unlocked something in Lucas. Forehead kisses. Temple kisses. Quick kisses before work. Kisses when one of them came home. And Liam, annoyingly, liked all of them. Lucas glanced at him. You okay? Yes. You look like you're trying to solve a murder. I'm thinking about. Liam stared at him, then shoved his toothbrush into the cup. Work. And left. Lucas watched him go. Suspicious. Kissing is not the problem. It really wasn't. That evening, Lucas came home while Liam was making instant noodles. Lucas entered the kitchen, saw the noodles, and immediately frowned. No. Liam looked over. What? That's dinner. Yes. No. You can't keep saying no to my food. I can when your food is sodium with emotional support. Liam gasped. These noodles have been with me longer than you. That's not the defense you think it is. Lucas loosened his tie. I'll cook. I'm already cooking. You're boiling water. Cooking. Lucas walked closer. Liam guarded the pot. Don't. Lucas reached for the seasoning packet. Liam slapped his hand away. Mine. Half. No. Liam. Lucas. Lucas sighed. Liam smiled triumphantly. Then Lucas leaned down and kissed him. Liam blinked. Lucas took the seasoning packet from his hand. Liam stared. You cheated. Lucas smiled. Husband privilege. You weaponized kissing. It worked. Give that back. No. Liam grabbed Lucas's shirt and kissed him again. Lucas froze. Liam stole the packet back. Then stepped away. Lucas stared. Liam held up the seasoning. Works both ways. Lucas started laughing. Liam smiled. See, easy. Kissing Lucas was easy. Then Liam's brain supplied. You just kissed your male husband to steal noodle seasoning. Liam's smile disappeared. Lucas noticed. What? Nothing. Liam turned toward the stove. There it was again. The question. What does that make me? Liam had dated women. Not many. A few relationships. A few dates that went nowhere. Some crushes when he was younger. Nothing particularly dramatic. He'd never spent much time analyzing it. He liked women. Simple. Then Lucas Laurent happened. And Liam had spent months insisting that Lucas was an exception to basically every rule in his life. Including, apparently, this one. But exceptions still meant something. Didn't they? Liam knew he was attracted to Lucas. That part wasn't theoretical anymore. He liked Lucas's face, his voice, his hands, the stupid way he looked when he loosened his tie after work. The way his hair fell when he woke up. Liam liked kissing him, liked being kissed by him, liked waking up with Lucas's arm around his waist. None of that felt confusing while it was happening. It only became confusing when Liam tried to turn it into a word. Gay. But what about the women he genuinely liked? Bisexual. Maybe. But Liam didn't know if he was attracted to men generally. He wasn't suddenly looking at every man differently. Pansexual. He understood the term. But did it fit? Maybe. He didn't know. And the more Liam tried to solve it, the more irritated he became. Daniel notices everything. You look constipated. Liam looked up from his lunch. Daniel sat across from him. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm thinking. That's what worries me. Liam stabbed his food. Daniel watched. Then narrowed his eyes. Lucas. Liam immediately said. No. Daniel nodded. Lucas. Why do you do that? Because I'm excellent at reading people. You thought Maya was secretly engaged because she wore a ring on her right hand. That was a reasonable theory. It was her grandmother's. I adjusted my theory. Liam sighed. Daniel ate another bite. So. Liam looked around the cafeteria. Then back at him. Can I ask you something? Daniel immediately became serious. Sure. Liam hesitated. That alone made Daniel put down his fork. What? Liam looked at his food. If someone. Daniel waited. Mostly dated women. Okay. But then. Liam's face tightened. Married a man. Daniel stared. Liam stared back. Daniel slowly said. Very hypothetical. Shut up. Sorry. Liam lowered his voice. What does that make him? Daniel didn't answer immediately. That surprised Liam. Usually Daniel answered everything immediately, whether he knew the answer or not. Instead he asked, what does he want to call himself? Liam frowned. I don't know. Then maybe he doesn't know yet. That's not helpful. It actually is. Liam sighed. Daniel leaned back. Are you asking whether you're gay? Liam looked around quickly. Could you say it louder? I don't think accounting heard. Daniel lowered his voice. Sorry. Liam rubbed his forehead. I don't know. Okay. I've liked women. Okay. And now I like Lucas. Very much. Liam glared. Daniel raised his hands. Sorry. Liam continued. So bisexual. Maybe. But I don't know if I like men. Daniel blinked. Lucas is a man. Thank you, Daniel. Revolutionary. You know what I mean. Liam sighed. I like Lucas. Daniel nodded. Then start there. Liam frowned. What? You like Lucas? Yes. You're attracted to Lucas. Liam looked uncomfortable. Yes. You married Lucas. Unfortunately. Daniel smiled. And you're happy. Liam looked down. A small smile appeared despite himself. Yeah. Daniel shrugged. Then maybe you don't need to complete a questionnaire before you're allowed to go home and kiss your husband. Liam stared. That was almost intelligent. I have moments. Daniel picked up his fork again. Then paused. For what it's worth, labels can be useful. Liam listened. They can help people understand themselves. Find community. Explain things. Daniel shrugged. But they're supposed to help you. Not trap you. Liam became quiet. Daniel pointed his fork at him. If bisexual feels right someday, great. If something else feels right, great. If you don't want one, also great. Liam frowned. So your answer is, I don't know. My answer is you don't know. Much worse. Daniel laughed. But that's allowed. Liam looked at him. Daniel's expression was completely serious now. No joke. No teasing. You're still figuring it out. Liam looked down at his wedding ring. Yeah. Daniel smiled. Also, for the record. What? If you're having an identity crisis because you're kissing your extremely attractive billionaire husband, there are worse problems. Liam threw a napkin at him. There was Daniel. Lucas knows something is wrong. That evening, Lucas knew. Liam hadn't told him, but Lucas knew. They were sitting on the couch. Lucas's arm rested along the back behind Liam. Usually Liam would lean into him. Tonight he sat slightly forward. Not avoiding Lucas. Just thinking too much. Lucas watched him for several minutes. Then, did I do something? Liam turned immediately. What? Lucas's expression was calm. But there was something careful underneath. You've been distant. Liam's stomach dropped. I have. A little. No. Lucas waited. Liam sighed. Maybe. Lucas lowered his arm. That tiny movement made Liam feel terrible. Is this about the kissing? Liam looked at him. Lucas continued. If things are moving too fast. No. Immediate. Certain. Lucas stopped. Liam shifted toward him. No. That's not it. Okay. I like kissing you. Lucas's eyebrows rose. Liam frowned. Don't make that face. What face? That happy face. I'm supposed to be unhappy. No. Liam groaned. You're making this worse. Lucas's smile disappeared. Then tell me. Liam looked at him. He almost did. Then fear arrived. Not fear of Lucas reacting badly. That was almost worse. Because Liam knew Lucas wouldn't. The problem was saying the question aloud. Making it real. He stopped. Lucas waited. Liam shook his head. I need to figure something out. Lucas studied him. Alone. Liam hesitated. For now. Lucas nodded. Okay. No pressure. Again. Liam hated how much he loved that about him. Leanne. Saturday afternoon, Liam showed up at Leanne's apartment without warning. She opened the door, looked at him, then behind him. Where's Lucas? Why does everyone ask that? Because you're married. I can exist independently. Congratulations. She stepped aside. Come in. Liam entered. Leanne was working. Sketches covered her desk. 2 coffee cups sat nearby. Liam pointed. Why are there 2? One is yesterday's. Disgusting. You eat instant noodles 4 times a week. Different. Leanne sat on the couch. Liam remained standing. She watched him. What happened? Nothing. Then why are you here? To visit. You don't visit. I helped you move. That was labor. Liam glared. Leanne patted the couch. Sit. He did. She waited. Liam hated twins. They knew too much. Finally. Did you ever? He stopped. Leanne raised an eyebrow. Did I ever what? Liam stared at the floor. Question who you were attracted to. Leanne went still. Not dramatically. Just enough. Oh. Liam immediately regretted coming. Forget it. No. She shifted toward him. I'm listening. Liam rubbed his hands together. I don't know what I am. Leanne blinked. Then. You're my annoying younger twin. 7 minutes. Still younger. Leanne. Sorry. Her expression softened. Liam stared ahead. I've liked women. I know. Then Lucas happened. I also know. I like him. Leanne smiled faintly. I definitely know. Liam looked at her. Do you? Liam. What? You look at him like he's the last charger in an airport. Liam stared. What does that even mean? Important. Necessary. You become aggressive if someone else touches him. That's terrible. I thought it was good. It wasn't. Leanne laughed. Then became serious again. The question without a joke. So what's bothering you? She asked. Liam leaned back. I don't know what to call myself. Leanne nodded slowly. Gay doesn't feel right. I don't think so. Bi. Maybe. Pan. Maybe. Something else. Maybe. Leanne smiled. You have a lot of maybes. Exactly. Liam rubbed his face. I feel like I should know. Why? He looked at her. Leanne shrugged. You've been married for what? Months. Yes. You've been kissing Lucas for. She narrowed her eyes. Actually, how long? Not relevant. Liam. Recently. Leanne gasped. Wait. No. You only recently started kissing. Focus. You're sharing a bedroom. Leanne. She covered her mouth. Sorry. She absolutely was not sorry. Liam glared until she calmed down. Finally she said. Okay. Serious. Please. Leanne looked at him. You spent 27 years assuming one thing about yourself. Liam nodded. Then one person showed up and made you question it. Yes. Why would you expect yourself to understand that immediately? Liam didn't answer. Leanne continued. You don't have to erase the women you like just because you love. She stopped. Liam's head snapped toward her. Leanne froze. Silence. Because I what? Leanne slowly lifted her hands. I was speaking generally. No, you weren't. Possibly. Leanne. Moving on. Liam stared. His heart had suddenly started beating too quickly. Love. No. Different problem. Future Liam's problem. Absolutely not today's. Leanne wisely continued. You don't have to rewrite your past. And you don't need to predict every person you'll ever be attracted to. She nudged his knee. Maybe Lucas is the only man you'll ever like. Maybe he isn't. Maybe bisexual will eventually feel right. Maybe another label will. Maybe you'll just say you're Liam and married to Lucas. Liam groaned. That sounds stupid. Why? Because it's not an answer. It is. No, it isn't. Leanne smiled. Maybe you're asking the wrong question. What actually changed? Leanne stood. She went to the kitchen. Returned with water. Handed Liam a glass. What actually changed? Liam frowned. What? When you realized you liked Lucas? Everything. No. She sat. Did your personality change? No. Job? No. Friends? Unfortunately not. Hey, you're not Daniel. Still. Liam smiled slightly. Leanne continued. Did you suddenly stop being stubborn? No. Cheap. I'm financially responsible. Cheap. Shut up. Did you stop being Liam? He became quiet. No. Leanne nodded. So something new didn't replace you. It became part of you. Liam looked down. That felt different. Less like a door had closed behind him. More like he'd discovered another room in a house he thought he understood. Leanne leaned back. You have time. Liam nodded. Then looked at her. Don't tell anyone. She looked offended. I'm your twin. Exactly why I'm saying it. I won't. Especially Mom. I won't. Dad. Obviously. Daniel already knows. Leanne stared. You told Daniel before me. Unfortunately. Betrayal. He cornered me. I've been replaced. You're dramatic. Family trait. Liam laughed. Back home. Lucas was cooking when Liam returned. Because of course he was. Liam stopped in the kitchen doorway. Lucas looked over. Hi. Hi. How's Leanne? Annoying. So good. Yes. Lucas smiled. Liam watched him. The question still existed. He still didn't have a label. But somehow, it felt less urgent. Lucas turned back toward the stove. Liam approached. Then wrapped both arms around Lucas from behind. Lucas froze. That was unusual. Liam rarely initiated hugs. Especially full ones. Lucas's hand stopped over the cutting board. Liam. Everything okay? Liam rested his forehead against Lucas's back. Yeah. Lucas slowly relaxed. Then placed one hand over Liam's. They stood like that. Quiet. Liam smiled. Yes. Whatever else he didn't understand. This part was clear. Tell me. Later that night, they were in bed. Liam was reading. Lucas was pretending to read while obviously watching him. Liam finally lowered his book. What? Lucas looked innocent. Nothing. Stop. Okay. Lucas returned to his book. Liam waited. 30 seconds. You're annoying. Lucas looked over. I literally stopped. That's worse. Lucas laughed. Liam closed his book. Then stared at his hands. I talked to Leanne. Lucas's expression changed. He'd put his book aside. Okay. And Daniel? Lucas nodded. Liam inhaled. I've been trying to figure out. He paused. What I am. Lucas remained completely still. Liam continued before he could retreat. Because I dated women. Yes. And now I'm married to you. Yes. And I like kissing you. Lucas's mouth twitched. Liam pointed. Don't. Lucas controlled himself. Sorry. Liam sighed. I don't know if I'm gay. Lucas nodded. I don't think I am. Okay. Maybe bisexual. Okay. Maybe something else. Okay. Stop saying okay. Lucas smiled faintly. What do you want me to say? Liam looked at him. I don't know. And there it was. The truth. Not. Tell me what I am. But. Please tell me it's okay that I don't know. Lucas understood. You're Liam. Lucas reached for his hand. Do you want me to tell you what I think you are? Liam hesitated. Then nodded. Lucas looked directly at him. You're Liam. Silence. Liam stared. Then his expression flattened. That's the stupidest answer I've heard all week. Lucas laughed. I'm serious. Obviously I'm Liam. Exactly. That's not what I'm asking. I know. Liam glared. Lucas squeezed his hand. You're Liam. You're stubborn. Argumentative. Terrible at eating properly. Rude. Cheap. Financially responsible. Lucas smiled. You love your family even when they drive you insane. You care about your work. You need independence. You hate people making decisions for you. You steal my food. Husband privilege. And, Lucas's voice softened. You chose me. Liam became still. Lucas continued. Whatever word you eventually use for yourself doesn't change any of those things. Liam looked down at their joined hands. What if I never figure it out? Then you don't. What if I decide on something and change my mind? Then you change it. What if people ask? You tell them whatever you want. Liam looked up. And you? Lucas's expression was immediate. I don't need a label from you. Liam swallowed. I need honesty. That's all. One person. Liam leaned back against the headboard. Doesn't it bother you? What? That I don't know if I'm attracted to men generally. Lucas considered. No. Really? Really? Why? Lucas smiled. Because I'm not married to men generally. Liam stared. Lucas continued. I'm married to you. Liam's expression softened. You chose me. You kiss me. You sleep beside me. You steal my blankets. You stole mine first. You hold my hand when you think I'm not paying attention. I do not. You absolutely do. Liam looked away. Lucas smiled. I don't need you to prove anything beyond what you actually feel. Liam's throat tightened. Damn him. Always saying exactly the thing Liam didn't know he needed. Liam looked back. You're annoyingly good at this. At what? Existing. Lucas laughed. No announcement required. The next week, nothing changed. That was important. Liam went to work. Lucas went to Laurent Holdings. They argued about groceries. Liam called Leanne. Daniel continued being Daniel. Nobody demanded an announcement. Liam didn't wake up one morning with the perfect word floating above his head. Sometimes, he read about different identities. Sometimes one description felt close. Sometimes it didn't. He stopped treating uncertainty like a deadline. That helped. A lot. One evening, Daniel asked. So, Liam looked up from his computer. So what? Did you solve your crisis? No. Daniel nodded. Cool. Liam blinked. That's it. What else? I don't know. Daniel shrugged. You seem less constipated. Please stop describing emotional growth that way. No. Liam smiled. Then returned to work. The refrigerator. That night, Liam stood in front of the refrigerator. Lucas approached from behind. What now? Liam held a sticky note. He wrote. Question. What am I? Lucas watched. Liam placed it on the refrigerator. Then underneath. Current answer. Still figuring it out. Lucas smiled. Liam added. Also Liam. Apparently. Lucas laughed. See. Don't get smug. I was right. You're never allowed to say that. Lucas reached for the marker. Underneath Liam's note, he wrote. Works for me. L. Liam stared at it. Then at him. That's it. That's it. Liam smiled. Then added one final line. And Lucas's husband. That part one no. Lucas became very quiet. Liam immediately looked suspicious. What? Lucas shook his head. Nothing. Your face. My face is fine. No, it's emotional. Lucas laughed. Liam capped the marker. Then Lucas reached for him. Not suddenly. Not assuming. Just one hand at Liam's waist. Liam stepped closer. Their foreheads touched. Lucas smiled. Still okay. That question again. Liam's answer came easily. Yeah. Then Liam kissed him. Liam. There were questions Liam could answer. His name was Liam Reyes. He was 27. He worked hard. He hated people touching his food. He loved instant noodles far more than any responsible adult should. He had a twin sister who drove him insane. A father he was still learning to understand. A mother who understood him far too well. A best friend who had no concept of privacy. And a husband named Lucas Laurent. A man Liam had married under the strangest possible circumstances. A man he'd chosen again when he had every opportunity to walk away. A man he wanted beside him when he woke up. A man whose hand he reached for without thinking. A man he liked kissing. A lot. Other questions remained unanswered. Maybe one day Liam would find a word that fit perfectly. Maybe he'd use several. Maybe his understanding of himself would change. That wasn't failure. It wasn't dishonesty. It was simply something he was still learning. For most of his life, Liam had believed knowing himself meant having clear answers. Now he understood something else. Sometimes knowing yourself meant being honest enough to say, "I don't know yet," and allowing that answer to be enough. That night, Liam fell asleep beside Lucas. No crisis solved. No grand declaration made. No new label attached. Just Liam. Still Liam. And, for now, that was exactly enough. Chapter 14, The Laurent Heir's Husband. Liam Reyes had learned several things since marrying Lucas Laurent. 1. Rich people loved meetings. 2. Rich people loved rumors even more. And 3. Apparently, if you married the CEO of a massive corporation, people eventually decided you must secretly be controlling the company from your kitchen. Liam discovered this at 8:17 on a Monday morning. While eating cereal. The article. Lucas was already dressed for work. Liam was not. Lucas wore a charcoal suit, tie perfectly straight, hair neatly styled. Liam wore an old shirt and pajama pants. Marriage had done absolutely nothing to make their mornings aesthetically compatible. Liam sat at the kitchen island scrolling through his phone. Then stopped. His spoon remained halfway to his mouth. Lucas noticed immediately. What? Liam didn't answer. His eyes moved across the screen. Then back. Then again. Lucas put down his coffee. Liam slowly turned the phone around. Apparently, I'm running Laurent Holdings. Lucas stared. What? Liam held up the screen. A business news article. The headline read, Laurent succession under question. Is the Reyes family gaining influence through marriage? Lucas's expression went cold. Very cold. Liam recognized that expression. CEO Lucas. He hated CEO Lucas before breakfast. Lucas took the phone. The article wasn't particularly long. It didn't need to be. The damage was in the implication. Anonymous sources claimed some Laurent Holdings board members were concerned about Lucas's recent decisions. A project involving a supplier connected, very distantly, to a Reyes business associate had been approved. Lucas had recently rejected another proposal backed by a longtime Laurent partner. The article tied both decisions to one thing. His marriage. Specifically, Liam. Liam stared at Lucas. That's ridiculous. Lucas continued reading. His jaw tightened. The article suggested that Liam's presence had created a new, informal channel of influence around Lucas. It mentioned Roberto Reyes. It mentioned the failed engagement arrangement between Lucas and Leanne. It mentioned Liam's attendance at a Laurent business dinner. Then it used a phrase Liam immediately hated. The Laurent heir's husband may now occupy a position of quiet influence inside the dynasty. Liam put down his spoon. No. Lucas looked at him. Liam pointed at the phone. No. I know. No, seriously. What the hell is that? Lucas locked the screen. I'll handle it. Liam's eyes narrowed. There it was. The sentence. The one Lucas used when something threatened Liam. I'll handle it. Usually, Liam appreciated it. Today, no. Lucas paused. Liam, I'm involved. You're being targeted. Exactly. Lucas's expression tightened. I can have legal review the claims. Fine. Communications can issue. Lucas. He stopped. Liam stood. I am not letting Laurent Holdings issue some polished statement about what I supposedly think. Lucas studied him. Liam continued. They're saying I'm influencing your business. You're not. I know. Then this isn't your problem. Liam stared. That's the dumbest thing you've said this week. It's Monday. Strong start. Lucas almost smiled. Almost. But Liam was serious. This has my name in it. My family. My marriage. He crossed his arms. So if we're responding, I get a say. Lucas looked at him for several seconds. Then nodded. Okay. Liam blinked. That had been easier than expected. Okay. Okay. Lucas handed back the phone. We decide together. Liam relaxed slightly. Good. Then Lucas glanced at the cereal. Finish breakfast. Liam stared. Don't ruin the moment. You'll complain when you're hungry. I'm already angry. Exactly. Liam sat down. Marriage. The rumor reaches Laurent Holdings. By 9:30, the article had spread everywhere. Laurent Holdings employees had been specifically instructed not to discuss speculation involving the CEO's private life. Naturally, this meant everyone was discussing it. Quietly. Very quietly. Lucas entered the executive floor. Conversation stopped. He walked past. Conversation resumed. Even more quietly. Claire met him outside his office. She was holding a tablet. You've seen it. Yes. Grandfather has also seen it. Lucas stopped. How bad? Claire stared. He called 3 board members before breakfast. Lucas closed his eyes. Of course. And Sebastian is coming. Lucas opened his eyes. Why? Board request. That was more serious. Lucas entered his office. Claire followed. Several directors want clarification on your recent decisions. They received clarification when the decisions were made. They want reassurance. About what? Claire hesitated. That your marriage isn't affecting corporate governance. Lucas's expression hardened. My marriage is none of their business. Normally, yes. Claire placed the tablet down. But now they're claiming it's affecting their business. Lucas looked at the article again. Then at the city beyond his office windows. This wasn't only gossip anymore. Someone had deliberately connected Liam to corporate decisions. Whether it was malicious or simply opportunistic didn't matter. Liam had been dragged into Laurent Holdings. Exactly where he'd repeatedly said he did not want to be. Lucas's phone buzzed. A message. Liam. At work. Then. Liam. And before you ask, yes, I ate. Lucas smiled despite himself. Another message appeared. Liam. Don't murder any board members. Lucas typed. No promises. Liam replied immediately. Lucas. Lucas put the phone down. Claire had seen his expression. You smiled. Don't. At Liam. Claire. She smiled. Then became serious again. Boardroom at 11. Lucas nodded. Liam Reyes goes to work. Meanwhile, Liam walked into his office. Daniel was waiting. Literally waiting. He stood beside Liam's desk holding his phone. No. Daniel blinked. I haven't said anything. Your face. Daniel showed him the article. This is insane. I know. Maya appeared from behind another desk. I've already told 2 people Liam doesn't secretly control Laurent Holdings. Liam dropped his bag. Why did you need to tell anyone that? Because people are idiots. Fair. Daniel sat on the edge of Liam's desk. So, no. I was going to ask if you're okay. Liam paused. Oh. Daniel looked offended. I can be supportive. Rarely. Still. Liam sat. I'm fine. Daniel didn't move. Liam sighed. I'm annoyed. That sounds more accurate. Liam opened his computer. Daniel lowered his voice. Are people bothering you? Not yet. Reporters. A few messages. Lucas. Liam glanced at him. What about Lucas? Is he going nuclear? Probably. Daniel nodded. Romantic. It's not romantic. Rich person protective rage. Please stop talking. Daniel returned to his desk. Liam tried to work. He genuinely did. For 12 minutes. Then his phone buzzed. Unknown number. He ignored it. Another. Then an email. Then a message from a journalist. Mr. Reyes, would you comment on reports that your family has gained influence over Laurent Holdings following your marriage to Lucas Laurent? Liam stared. Mr. Reyes. At least they got that part right. The rest made his blood boil. His family hadn't gained anything. Roberto didn't control Lucas. Leanne certainly didn't. And Liam. Liam had spent his entire marriage fighting against the assumption that being Lucas's husband meant becoming part of Lucas's corporate identity. Now strangers were trying to turn him into exactly that. He locked his phone. Daniel watched from across the divider. You okay? Liam leaned back. No. The board. At 11, Lucas entered the Laurent Holdings boardroom. Sebastian was already there. So was Claire. Several senior directors sat around the table. Victor was at the far end. Lucas looked at his grandfather. Victor looked unusually serious. That alone was concerning. Lucas took his seat. One director began. Lucas, this isn't intended as a personal attack. Then I assume Liam's name won't be mentioned. Silence. The director cleared his throat. The issue is perception. Lucas leaned back. Whose? Investors. Or yours? Sebastian glanced at Lucas. A warning. Not because Lucas was wrong. Because he was already angry. Another director spoke. Your recent decisions have created questions. They were approved through normal governance. We understand. Then there are no questions. There are when the market believes your personal relationships may influence. No. Lucas's voice cut through the room. Everyone stopped. My husband has no role in Laurent Holdings. One director frowned. His father has no role in Laurent Holdings. The Reyes family has no role in Laurent Holdings. Lucas's voice remained calm. That was more dangerous than shouting. Liam does not attend internal meetings. He has no access to confidential company information. He does not advise me on acquisitions. He does not recommend appointments. He does not participate in investment decisions. Lucas looked around the table. If anyone here has evidence otherwise, present it. Nobody did. Because there was none. The unexpected voice. Then one of the older directors said. Regardless, marriage changes loyalties. Lucas's eyes narrowed. Before he could answer, Sebastian spoke. No. Everyone turned. Lucas looked at his brother. Sebastian sat calmly, hands folded. The director frowned. Excuse me. Marriage changes personal responsibilities. Sebastian looked around the room. It does not automatically transfer corporate influence. Silence. Lucas stared. Sebastian continued. I reviewed the decisions cited in the article. He slid several documents onto the table. The supplier approval passed the standard procurement process. The rejected proposal failed projected return requirements. Neither decision contains evidence of interference from Liam Reyes or Roberto Reyes. The director looked displeased. Sebastian didn't care. If we're going to accuse the CEO's spouse of influencing corporate governance, we should have something more substantial than a newspaper article. Lucas looked at him. Sebastian met his eyes briefly. No smile. No dramatic reconciliation. Just support. Victor leaned back. A faintly satisfied expression appeared. Another director said, the concern is still valid. Sebastian replied, no, the concern about governance is valid. He tapped the documents. The assumption that Liam Reyes is responsible without evidence is not. Lucas's eyebrows rose slightly. Sebastian continued, if Lucas makes a bad decision, blame Lucas. Lucas almost laughed. If the board approves a bad decision, blame the board. Several directors shifted uncomfortably. But dragging his husband into corporate disputes because it's convenient. Sebastian shook his head. That's lazy. Victor smiled. Well said. Everyone looked at him. Victor shrugged. What? He's right. Brothers. The meeting ended without bloodshed. Barely. Lucas left the boardroom. Sebastian followed. Lucas stopped. They stood in the quiet hallway. Lucas turned. Thank you. Sebastian adjusted his cuff. I wasn't doing you a favor. Of course not. The article was weak. Still. Sebastian looked at him. You expected me to side against you. Lucas didn't answer. That was answer enough. Sebastian sighed. I don't hate Liam. I know. Do you? Lucas frowned. Sebastian continued. Because every time something involves your marriage, you look at me like I'm about to launch a coup. Lucas almost smiled. Family habit. Sebastian's mouth twitched. Then he became serious. I care about Laurent Holdings. So do I. I know. And if Liam actually interfered, he wouldn't. Sebastian raised an eyebrow. Lucas corrected. He doesn't want to. Exactly. Sebastian looked back toward the boardroom. That's the irony. What? Half those people are terrified your husband wants influence. He looked at Lucas. Meanwhile, Liam looks like he'd rather jump out a window than attend another board dinner. Lucas laughed. Accurate. Sebastian started walking away. Then stopped. Lucas. Don't let them turn your marriage into a corporate department. Lucas's expression changed. Sebastian left. Liam's decision. By lunchtime, Liam had received 17 media requests. 17. He counted. Then stopped counting because it was making him angry. His company's communications team approached him carefully. His manager offered him the afternoon off. Liam refused. I'm not sick. No one said you were. Then I'm working. His manager nodded. Okay. No argument. Liam appreciated that. But at 2, another article appeared. This one described Liam as a potential bridge between the Reyes business interests and the Laurent empire. Liam stared at the sentence. Then called Lucas. Lucas answered immediately. Hi. I'm saying something. A pause. Okay. I don't want your PR department writing it. They won't. I don't want some formal press conference. Fine. And I don't want to talk about internal Laurent business because I don't know anything about internal Laurent business. Lucas smiled slightly. That's probably useful to mention. Liam ignored him. I want to say exactly one thing. What? Liam looked at the article. That I don't want anything from your company. Lucas became quiet. Liam continued. I didn't marry you for a job. I didn't marry you for shares. I didn't marry you to get dad influence. I don't want a board seat. I don't want a title. I don't even want to attend most of your dinners. Lucas laughed quietly. I'm serious. I know. Liam's voice softened. I married you. Lucas stopped laughing. Silence. Liam realized what he'd said. His ears warmed. Don't make that weird. I'm not. Your silence is weird. Lucas smiled. Say what you want to say. Liam nodded. Good. And Liam, what? I'll stand beside you. Liam's expression softened. Yeah, I know. Not a corporate asset. The response was simple. Liam didn't hold a press conference. He didn't give an interview. He posted a written statement through his own verified account. No Laurent branding. No Reyes family logo. Just Liam. It read, my marriage does not give me a role in Laurent Holdings. I have my own career, my own work, and no interest in participating in Laurent Holdings' corporate decisions. My father does not speak through me. My husband does not make business decisions through me. I married Lucas Laurent because I chose Lucas Laurent, not his company. Please stop treating marriage as a corporate merger. Liam read it twice. Daniel leaned over his shoulder. Last line is good. I know. Very Liam. Go away. Liam posted it, then put his phone face down. Daniel stared. You're not going to look. No. What if it explodes? It will. True. Liam returned to work. It exploded. Within an hour, the statement was everywhere. Some praised it. Some criticized it. Some still speculated. Liam didn't care. He'd said what mattered. Lucas draws his own line. At Laurent Holdings, Lucas's response was even shorter. During a scheduled investor briefing, a reporter asked, Mr. Laurent, can you reassure shareholders that your marriage will not influence the company's strategic direction? Lucas looked directly at the reporter. Laurent Holdings has governance structures. A pause. My husband is not one of them. Several people shifted. Lucas continued. Liam Reyes is not an employee of Laurent Holdings. He is not an advisor. He is not a shareholder representative. He does not participate in corporate decisions. Then his expression hardened. My marriage is also not a corporate asset. Silence. It will not be used as one by this company, this board, or anyone attempting to turn my private life into leverage. The room became very quiet. The reporter tried again. Would you say, I've answered the question, and Lucas moved on. Victor approves. Victor called that evening. Lucas answered while entering the penthouse. Grandfather. Excellent. Lucas frowned. What? Your statement. Thank you. And Liam's. Lucas smiled. I'll tell him. Victor continued. Please stop treating marriage as a corporate merger. He laughed loudly. I like him. You liked him before. I like him more now. Liam appeared from the kitchen. Is that Victor? Lucas nodded. Liam shouted. Tell him we're not discussing great-grandchildren. Victor shouted through the phone. I wasn't going to. Liam stared suspiciously. Victor added. Today. Liam pointed. Hang up. Lucas laughed and ended the call. Home. Liam stood at the stove. Lucas loosened his tie. What are you making? Food. Lucas looked into the pan. That's vague. Because I'm improvising. Lucas's expression became concerned. Should I order something? Liam glared. No. Lucas smiled. Then walked behind him. His hands settled at Liam's waist. Liam leaned back automatically. For a moment, neither spoke. Then Lucas said, I'm sorry. Liam frowned. For what? That they dragged you into this. Liam turned off the stove. Then faced him. You didn't. My company did. Your board. My name. Liam sighed. We've been through this. Lucas looked at him. I don't want marrying me to make your life smaller. Liam's expression softened. It hasn't. It complicates things. Obviously. The media. Annoying. My family. Very annoying. Victor. Catastrophic. Lucas laughed. Liam smiled. Then became serious. I knew your life was complicated when I chose to stay. Lucas looked at him. But choosing you doesn't mean choosing everything people try to attach to you. Liam poked his chest. That's the difference. Lucas nodded. I know. Good. Then Liam's eyes narrowed. And don't start feeling guilty. I wasn't. Your face. Lucas sighed. My face is apparently terrible at privacy. Extremely. The question Lucas didn't ask. They ate dinner. Liam's improvised food was Acceptable. Lucas wisely described it as good. Afterward, they sat on the couch. Liam's feet were in Lucas's lap. Lucas was reading. Liam scrolled through his phone. Eventually Liam said, "You know what annoyed me most?" Lucas looked over. The article. No. The board. No. Reporters. Close. Liam locked his phone. They assumed I wanted your life. Lucas frowned. Liam gestured around. Not this. I like the penthouse. Especially your kitchen. Lucas smiled. I mean. Liam searched for the words. They assumed marrying you meant I must want to become part of everything that's yours. Your company. Your position. Your name. Lucas listened. Liam continued. I don't. I know. And that doesn't mean I love you less. Silence. Complete. Liam froze. Lucas froze. Oh. Liam's eyes widened slightly. He had said it. Not, I love you, technically. But, love you less. Which required. No. Absolutely not. Future chapter. Future Liam. Liam immediately looked back at his phone. Lucas stared. Liam could feel it. Don't. Lucas's voice was careful. I didn't say anything. Good. Lucas's mouth twitched. Liam pointed without looking. Do not. Okay. Forget the wording. Of course. Lucas absolutely did not forget the wording. Liam knew. He hated him. Probably. Sebastian comes over. 2 days later, Sebastian unexpectedly visited the penthouse. Liam opened the door. They stared at each other. Sebastian. Liam. Lucas isn't home yet. I know. Liam frowned. That's ominous. Sebastian almost smiled. I came to see you. More ominous. Liam stepped aside anyway. Sebastian entered. Liam offered coffee. Sebastian accepted. They sat at the kitchen island. For a moment, neither spoke. Then Sebastian said, I wanted you to know the board issue is settled. Liam nodded. Lucas told me. Good. Thanks. Sebastian looked. Surprised. For what? Supporting him. Sebastian's expression became unreadable. I supported the facts. Liam smiled. You and Lucas really are brothers. Sebastian frowned. What does that mean? Both allergic to admitting you care. Sebastian stared. Liam drank his coffee. Dangerous. But worth it. Sebastian sighed. You're annoying. Lucas says that too. I understand why. Then Sebastian looked at him seriously. You really don't want anything from Laurent Holdings. Liam slowly lowered his mug. Was my statement unclear? No. Then, Sebastian shook his head. It's unusual. Liam frowned. Why? People spend their lives trying to get close to power. And you accidentally married into it. Liam considered. I accidentally met Lucas. Sebastian looked at him. I didn't accidentally marry him. Something shifted in Sebastian's expression. Small. But there. Understanding. Liam continued. Lucas is your CEO. Victor's heir. The board's responsibility. To investors, he's a business decision. Liam shrugged. At home, he's just the guy who steals my blanket. Sebastian stared. Then laughed. Actually laughed. Liam's eyebrows rose. Wow. What? You can do that? Sebastian immediately stopped. Forget it. Too late. Not a bridge. Before leaving, Sebastian paused at the door. Liam. The board was wrong. Liam waited. You're not a bridge between the Reyes family and Laurent Holdings. No. Sebastian looked at him. You're actually rather inconvenient for corporate strategy. Liam grinned. Thank you. That wasn't entirely a compliment. I'm taking it as one. Sebastian shook his head, then left. When Lucas came home 20 minutes later, Liam immediately said, Your brother likes me. Lucas stopped. What happened? He laughed. Lucas stared. Sebastian. Yes. Are you sure? I know laughter when I hear it. Lucas looked genuinely disturbed. Liam laughed. The refrigerator rule. That evening, Liam stood before the refrigerator. Again. At this point, the refrigerator had become an unofficial archive of their marriage. Rules. Photos. Arguments. Jokes. Reminders. Kiss records. And now, corporate governance. Liam wrote. New rule. Marriage does not equal corporate merger. Lucas stood beside him. Very subtle. Thank you. Liam added. Liam's job equals Liam's. Lucas's job equals Lucas's. Lucas took the marker. Underneath. Our marriage equals ours. Liam stared. That's annoyingly good. I know. Don't get arrogant. Lucas smiled. Then Liam added one more. No board meetings at home. Lucas nodded. Agreed. No business decisions during dinner. Agreed, Liam thought. Then, no using husband privilege to approve acquisitions. Lucas laughed. I've never done that. Preventive policy. Very responsible. Liam capped the marker. Then looked at Lucas. Good. Lucas nodded. Good. The Laurent heir's husband. The rumors faded. Not immediately. Rumors rarely did. But facts were boring. Liam had no position in Laurent Holdings. Roberto had no new influence. There was no secret Reyes takeover. Eventually, the business press found something else to obsess over. But the experience left something behind. Not fear. A boundary. A very clear one. Liam could attend Lucas's dinners. Stand beside him at events. Listen when Lucas had a bad day. Celebrate when he succeeded. Tell him when he was working himself into the ground. Kiss him before an important meeting. Wait for him at home. Love him. Liam refused to examine that word yet. But none of those things made Liam part of Laurent Holdings. He was Lucas's husband, not Lucas's advisor, not a corporate extension, not a representative of the Laurent dynasty, not a pathway to power. Just his husband. And Lucas, for all his titles, was Liam's husband too, not Liam's employer, not his owner, not the person who decided what Liam's life should become. Two people, two careers, two families, one marriage. They would decide what crossed those boundaries. Nobody else. That night, Liam lay beside Lucas. Lucas was answering one final email. Liam looked over. Work. Last one. Liam waited. Lucas sent it, then placed the phone face down. Done. Good. Lucas turned toward him. Liam moved closer. Still CEO. Lucas sighed. Unfortunately. Still terrifying board members. Apparently. Still my husband. Lucas smiled. Yes. Liam nodded. That one's enough. Lucas's expression softened. Then Liam kissed him. No cameras. No shareholders. No board. No Laurent Holdings. Just Lucas. And Liam. Exactly as they had chosen. Chapter 15, When Lucas Falls. Lucas Laurent collapsed at 4:38 on a Thursday afternoon. Liam Reyes learned about it at 4:46. And for the 8 minutes between those two moments, Liam's world continued as though nothing had happened. He answered an email, complained about a deadline, stole one of Daniel's crackers, and sent Lucas a message. Liam, what time are you coming home? The message remained unread. Liam didn't think anything of it. Lucas was busy. Lucas was always busy. Then Liam's phone rang. Claire Laurent. Liam frowned. Claire rarely called him during work hours. He answered. Claire. Liam. Something in her voice made him sit straighter. What happened? There was a pause. Too small for anyone else to notice. Large enough for Liam. Lucas collapsed. Everything stopped. 8 words. Liam stood so quickly his chair rolled backward. Daniel looked over. Liam. Liam barely heard him. What do you mean collapsed? He lost consciousness at the office. Is he awake? Yes. Where is he? We're taking him to the hospital. I'm coming. Liam. Which hospital? Claire told him. Liam ended the call. His hands were shaking. He stared at them. For 1 second. Only one. Then he grabbed his bag. Daniel stood. What happened? Lucas. Daniel's expression changed immediately. What about him? He collapsed. Maya looked over. Liam was already moving. Daniel grabbed his jacket. I'm driving. I can. No. Liam turned. Daniel's voice was firm. You're shaking. Liam looked at his hands again. Damn it. Daniel took the keys Liam was holding. I'm driving. For once. Liam didn't argue. The drive. Traffic had never moved so slowly. Liam sat in the passenger seat. His phone remained in his hand. Claire had sent another message. He's conscious. Then, doctor is examining him now. Liam read both messages repeatedly. Conscious. Good. Conscious meant okay. Probably. Maybe. His knee bounced. Daniel glanced over. He's awake. I know. That's good. I know. Liam looked out the window. 3 seconds passed. Can you go faster? I'm already going as fast as I safely can. The car in front is also stuck in traffic. Liam exhaled sharply. Daniel didn't tell him to calm down. Good. Liam would have murdered him. Instead, Daniel drove. And Liam thought. About chapter 6. About Lucas coming home late. About missed meals. About cancelled dinners. About their argument. About the rule they'd added afterward. Caring is not controlling. Lucas had improved. For a while, he came home earlier, ate properly, took breaks. Then the corporate problem from the previous week happened. Board meetings, rumors, investor calls, damage control. Liam had noticed Lucas working later again. He'd noticed the dark circles, the coffee, the phone lighting up at midnight. He had noticed, but he'd told himself Lucas knew what he was doing. They had already fought about this. Liam didn't want to become the husband constantly monitoring him, so he'd stepped back. And now, Lucas had collapsed. Liam's jaw tightened. I'm going to kill him. Daniel glanced over. Maybe wait until the hospital releases him. Liam turned. Daniel kept his eyes on the road. Logistically easier. A laugh escaped Liam. Tiny, broken, but a laugh. Then Liam looked down. I'm serious. I know. His voice cracked slightly. I'm going to kill him. Daniel said nothing. Hospital. Claire was waiting outside the room. Liam saw her. Then the door behind her. Nothing else mattered. Where is he? Inside. What did the doctor say? Exhaustion. Dehydration. His blood pressure dropped. Liam stared. That's it. They're running tests to rule out anything else. Can I see him? Yes. Liam reached for the door. Claire touched his arm. Liam. He stopped. He's okay. Liam looked at her. She seemed tired too, but calm. Lucas was okay. Liam nodded. Then entered. Lucas was lying in a hospital bed. And Liam hated it. Immediately. Completely. He hated the white sheets. The monitor. The IV line. The hospital bracelet around Lucas's wrist. He especially hated Lucas's expression when he saw him. Relief. Liam. Liam stopped near the door. Lucas smiled faintly. I'm okay. Wrong thing to say. Very wrong. Liam walked toward him. Lucas's smile slowly disappeared. Hi. Liam put his bag down. You're an idiot. Lucas blinked. Okay. A complete idiot. Liam. Don't. Lucas closed his mouth. Liam looked at the IV. Then the monitor. Then Lucas. How long? What? How long have you felt like this? Lucas hesitated. Liam's eyes narrowed. Lucas. A few days. A few days. I was tired. Obviously. I thought. No. Lucas stopped. Liam crossed his arms. Don't tell me what you thought. Lucas sighed. I didn't expect to collapse. That's usually how collapsing works. Liam. No. His voice was getting louder. He knew. He didn't care. You promised. Lucas looked at him. You promised you'd stop doing this. I wasn't. You were. I've been coming home. At midnight. Not every. 11:30, then. Congratulations. Lucas looked away. Liam laughed once. No humor. Unbelievable. Not here. The door opened. A nurse entered. Liam immediately stopped. The nurse checked Lucas's SIV. Asked several questions. Lucas answered. Liam stood silently beside the bed. Angry. Terrified. Mostly terrified. The nurse left. Silence returned. Lucas looked at him. Liam. What? Sit. I'm fine. You're pacing. Liam looked down. He was. He hadn't noticed. He sat. Lucas reached toward him. Liam moved his hand away. Lucas stopped. The hurt on his face lasted only a second. Liam saw it. His anger cracked, but didn't disappear. I can't do this here. Lucas frowned. Do what? Fight with you. We don't have to. Oh, we're going to. Lucas almost smiled. Liam pointed. Don't. Lucas wisely didn't. But not while you're connected to that. He gestured toward the IV. So lie there. Lucas nodded. And hydrate. I'm literally being hydrated. Good. Liam sat back. His arms remained crossed. 5 minutes passed. Then Lucas quietly said, You came quickly. Liam stared at him. Obviously. Lucas looked down. Something in Liam's chest hurt. He reached over. Took Lucas's hand. His anger remained. So did the fear. Both could exist. Apparently. Victor arrives. Victor arrived 20 minutes later. He entered the room like he owned the hospital. Behind him came Sebastian. Victor stopped beside the bed. Looked at Lucas. Then said, You look terrible. Lucas sighed. Hello, grandfather. Don't. Hello, me. Liam looked at Victor. Victor looked at Liam. For once. Perfect agreement. Sebastian checked the chart. Doctor. Exhaustion, Liam said. Dehydration. Sebastian's expression hardened. Victor's did too. Lucas looked around. This feels excessive. 3 people stared at him. Lucas reconsidered. Never mind. Claire entered shortly afterward. The room became crowded. Lucas looked deeply regretful about being conscious. The doctor returned with test results. Nothing alarming. No major cardiac issue. No neurological problem. No hidden illness. Exhaustion, stress, insufficient rest, dehydration, and a body that had finally decided Lucas Laurent was no longer allowed to negotiate with it. The doctor recommended several days away from work. Lucas immediately said, "Several." Liam slowly turned. Lucas saw his face. "Several is reasonable." The doctor almost smiled. CEO from a hospital bed. 2 hours later, Lucas was still under observation. Liam went to get water. When he returned, Lucas was on his phone. Liam stopped in the doorway. Lucas didn't notice. "Move tomorrow's call to Monday. Sebastian can handle the." Liam walked over, took the phone, ended the call. Lucas stared. Liam stared back. "Seriously? That was important. You're in a hospital. I was delegating. You were working. Technically. Choose your next words carefully." Lucas stopped. Liam placed the phone inside his own bag. "You can't confiscate my phone." "I just did. I'm 30. And apparently incapable of self-preservation." "Liam." "No." Lucas rubbed his forehead. Liam sat beside him. "You collapsed." "I know. At work." "I know. From exhaustion." "I know." "Then why are we arguing?" Lucas became quiet. Because he didn't have an answer. Going home. Lucas was discharged that evening. No driving. No work. Rest. Hydration. Proper meals. Follow up if symptoms returned. Liam listened to every instruction. Lucas tried to say he had heard them too. Liam ignored him. Daniel had returned to pick them up. Lucas blinked when he saw him. "Daniel." Daniel opened the passenger door. "Hospital chauffeur." Lucas looked at Liam. "He drove me here." Lucas nodded. "Thank you." Daniel shrugged. "Keep your gratitude." Liam nearly burned a hole through my dashboard. "I did not. You stared at traffic like you could kill it. It was moving too slowly." Lucas smiled. Liam glared. "You're still in danger." Lucas stopped smiling. Daniel whispered. "Good luck." The penthouse. Home felt different. Liam hated that too. Nothing had changed. Same couch. Same kitchen. Same refrigerator covered in notes. But now Liam knew how it felt to enter a hospital room and see Lucas in a bed. He couldn't unsee it. Lucas removed his shoes. "I'm going to shower." "No." Lucas stared. Liam stared back. "What? You might get dizzy." "I'm capable of showering. You collapsed 5 hours ago." "I'm fine now." "Stop saying that." Lucas's expression changed. Liam heard his own voice. "Too sharp." He looked away. "Just." His fingers curled. "Wait until tomorrow." Lucas studied him, then nodded. "Okay." Liam exhaled. "Sit." Lucas sat. "Water." Lucas drank. "Food." Lucas looked at him. "Liam." "What?" "I'm not a patient anymore." "Today you are." Lucas sighed. But he ate. Too quiet. At 10, Lucas was in bed. Liam stood in the bathroom brushing his teeth. He stared at himself in the mirror. Same mirror. Different crisis. His hands had finally stopped shaking. That should have been good. Instead, the fear had nowhere to go. Liam rinsed his mouth, turned off the light, entered the bedroom. Lucas was awake. Of course. Liam climbed into bed. Neither spoke. Lucas reached for him. Liam moved closer immediately. No hesitation this time. Lucas wrapped an arm around him. Liam rested his head against Lucas's chest. Heartbeat. Steady. There. Liam closed his eyes. 1, 2, 3. He listened. Lucas's hand moved slowly through his hair. "I'm sorry." Liam opened his eyes. "Don't." "I am." "Don't apologize if you're going to do it again." Lucas's hand stopped. "I won't." Liam lifted his head. "You said that before." Lucas looked at him. And there it was. The fight they'd postponed. The argument. "I tried," Lucas said. "Tried what?" "To change. Coming home at 11 instead of 1 isn't balance. I have responsibilities. And I don't." "I didn't say that. You act like you're the only person whose job matters." Lucas sat up. "I never said your work doesn't matter." "No. You just treat yours like the world ends if you stop for 6 hours." "The company depends on me." "The company existed before you." "That's not the point." "Then what is?" Lucas's jaw tightened. "The expansion isn't something I can simply walk away from." "I'm not asking you to walk away." Liam sat up too. "I'm asking you to stop working until you collapse." I didn't choose to collapse. Exactly. Liam's voice cracked. Silence. Lucas froze. Liam did too. The room suddenly felt too quiet. Liam looked away. His hands were shaking again. Lucas's anger disappeared. Liam. No. Liam. I said no. Lucas didn't touch him. He waited. Liam pressed his palms against his eyes. When he spoke again, his voice was smaller. I thought something happened to you. Lucas became still. Claire called me. She said you collapsed. That's all I knew. Liam lowered his hands. His eyes were red. I didn't know if you were awake. I didn't know if you hit your head. I didn't know if it was your heart. I didn't know anything. Lucas stared at him. Liam laughed weakly. And the stupidest part. What? I'd messaged you 8 minutes before she called. Lucas swallowed. I asked what time you were coming home. His voice broke again. And then suddenly I didn't know if you were coming home at all. The future Liam didn't plan. Lucas reached toward him. Stopped. Liam saw. This time, he took Lucas's hand himself. I'm angry. I know. I'm really angry. I know. But that's not. Liam struggled. He hated emotional sentences. They were terrible. They never stayed where you wanted them. I've spent most of my life planning for myself. Lucas listened. My job. My money. Where I live. What I want. Even when we got married, that was the whole point. Liam looked at him. My life stays mine. Lucas nodded. I remember. And somewhere. Liam swallowed. Somewhere that changed. Lucas's expression tightened. Not because you took it. Liam immediately clarified. That's not what I mean. I know. I still have my life. My career. My friends. My choices. Liam looked down at their joined hands. But now when I think about next year. His voice softened. You're there. Lucas stopped breathing for a second. When I think about coming home. You're there. Weekends. You're there. Family dinners. Vacations we haven't even planned. Stupid grocery trips. Fighting about blankets when we're 60. Lucas's eyes were shining now. Liam's were too. And Liam hated crying. Absolutely hated it. But he couldn't stop. I built you into my future without realizing I was doing it. Lucas squeezed his hand. Liam looked at him. So when Claire called, his voice disappeared. Lucas waited. Liam tried again. I wasn't scared because you're my husband and I'm supposed to be scared. I was scared because. He inhaled shakily. I don't know what my future looks like anymore if you're not in it. Lucas's eyes closed. A tear slipped down his cheek. Liam stared. Oh, great. Lucas laughed weakly. What? Now you're crying. So are you. That's unrelated. Lucas laughed again. Then Liam hit his shoulder. Not hard. Don't ever do that to me again. Lucas caught his hand. I'll try. Liam's eyes narrowed. No. Lucas stopped. Liam shook his head. Not. I'll try. Lucas, you can't keep treating yourself like you're disposable. That word landed. Hard. Lucas stared. Liam continued. You act like Laurent Holdings. Needs every piece of you. Like you can give everything away as long as the company keeps moving. You're not a resource. You're a person. My person. Silence. Liam froze. Oh. There went another emotional sentence. Lucas looked at him. Liam immediately became defensive. Don't. I didn't. Your face. Lucas laughed through the tears. Liam looked away. But he didn't take the words back. Why Lucas couldn't stop. For a long time, Lucas said nothing. Then, I don't know how. Liam turned. Lucas looked down. I don't know how to stop. That answer erased the last of Liam's anger. Not the frustration, but the anger. Lucas continued. Grandfather worked constantly. My father did too. Everyone I grew up around treated work like proof that you deserved what you had. Liam listened. When I became CEO, there was always something else. Another problem. Another acquisition. Another quarter. Another crisis. Lucas gave a small, humorless laugh. Eventually being busy stopped feeling temporary. It just became my life. Liam's expression softened. Lucas looked at him. And then you happened. Liam blinked. Rude. Lucas smiled faintly. I mean it. You were never part of the plan. Clearly. And suddenly I wanted to leave work. I wanted dinners. Weekends. I wanted to know when you'd be home. Lucas looked toward their bedroom. I wanted this. Liam's throat tightened. But wanting a different life and knowing how to build one aren't the same thing. Lucas admitted. I keep falling back into what I know. Liam nodded slowly. Finally. Something he understood. Not an excuse. An explanation. Not for me. Liam shifted closer. Then don't change for me. Lucas frowned. What? Don't work less because your husband told you to. Liam, I'm serious. Liam held his gaze. If you do this only because I get angry, you'll resent it. Or you'll behave for 2 weeks and then go right back. Lucas couldn't argue. Because that was exactly what had happened. Liam continued. You need to decide you want something outside work. Not for me. For you. Lucas looked down. What if I don't know how? Liam shrugged. Learn. Very supportive. I'll help. Lucas looked at him. But I'm not going to manage your life for you. Liam squeezed his hand. You're the one who has to decide it's worth protecting. Lucas became quiet. Then looked around the room. At Liam's charger beside his. At the clothes mixed together. At the pillow Liam had moved here weeks ago. At the life that had gradually filled the spaces around his work. Lucas smiled faintly. I think I already decided. Liam watched him. I've just been terrible at acting like it. Extremely. Lucas laughed. The next morning, Lucas woke at 6:03. Habit. His hand immediately reached toward the bedside table. No phone. He frowned. Then remembered. Liam. He turned. Liam was asleep beside him. One arm under his pillow. Hair everywhere. Lucas smiled. He could get up. His laptop was downstairs. There were emails waiting. A report Sebastian had probably already reviewed. 100 things he could do. Instead, Lucas lay back down. Liam shifted. His hand landed against Lucas's chest. Then, still asleep, he moved closer. Lucas looked at him. The office could wait. That thought felt unnatural, terrifying, and strangely good. Lucas closed his eyes again. At 7:41, Liam woke. He looked at the clock. Then at Lucas. Then at the clock again. His eyes widened. Are you dead? Lucas opened one eye. No. It's almost 8. I know. Liam stared. You're still here. I'm medically banned from working. True. Lucas smiled. Liam narrowed his eyes. Don't sound happy about it. I'm not. You are. A little. Liam relaxed. Then moved closer. Good. Laurent Holdings survives. At 9, Sebastian called. Lucas answered on speaker. How bad? Sebastian paused. What? The office. Fine. Lucas frowned. Fine. Yes. Investor meeting. Handled. Expansion report. Reviewed. Procurement issue. Claire handled it. Lucas looked offended. Liam sat beside him eating toast. Sebastian continued. Laurent Holdings has survived approximately 3 hours without you. Liam covered a laugh. Lucas glared. Sebastian heard it. Liam. Hi. Keep him home. Lucas frowned. I'm right here. Sebastian ignored him. I'll do my best, Liam said. Sebastian added. Actually, don't. He needs to learn to keep himself home. Liam stopped. Then smiled. Exactly. Lucas stared at the phone. I dislike both of you. Sebastian ended the call. Liam looked at Lucas. Your brother is growing on me. Concerning the refrigerator. Later, Lucas found Liam writing another note. He sighed. What now? Liam didn't turn. Medical policy. Absolutely not. Liam stuck it to the refrigerator. New rule. No collapsing. Lucas stared. That's not enforceable. Liam added underneath. Eat. Sleep. Drink water. Go home. Lucas crossed his arms. Very sophisticated. Liam added. Laurent Holdings will survive. Then, after thinking, your husband may not. Lucas's expression changed. Liam immediately crossed out the last line. No. Lucas watched. Liam rewrote it. Your husband will be extremely angry. Lucas smiled. Better. Much. Lucas took the marker. Underneath, he wrote. My life is not just my job. Liam became still. Lucas added. I'm learning. Liam looked at him. No joke this time. No teasing. He reached over and squeezed Lucas's hand. Good. When Lucas falls. Lucas had always believed strength meant endurance. Working longer. Carrying more. Never stopping. Never needing anyone. But bodies had limits. People did too. And for the first time, Lucas understood that protecting his life wasn't weakness. It wasn't selfish. There were people inside that life now. People who would sit beside hospital beds. People who would race through traffic. People whose hands would shake when his phone went unanswered. One person in particular. A stubborn man who had once insisted their marriage was merely an arrangement. Who had demanded separate lives. Separate money. Separate bedrooms. A man who now looked at Lucas and saw him somewhere in every future he imagined. Lucas had spent years building Laurent Holdings into his life. Now he had to learn something harder. How to build a life that was bigger than Laurent Holdings. That evening, Lucas sat on the couch. His phone was upstairs. His laptop remained closed. Liam came from the kitchen carrying 2 bowls. He handed one to Lucas. Lucas looked inside. Instant noodles. Liam sat beside him. Medical recovery food. The doctor definitely didn't say that. He implied it. He did not eat. Lucas smiled. Then ate. They watched something stupid on television. Halfway through, Liam leaned against him. Lucas put an arm around his shoulders. No emails. No board. No expansion. Just home. Lucas looked down. Liam had fallen asleep. His expression was peaceful now. No fear. No shaking hands. Lucas pulled the blanket over him. Then looked at the dark television screen. For years, Lucas had thought coming home meant leaving work. Now he understood. Coming home meant arriving somewhere. Somewhere worth protecting. He kissed Liam's hair. Quietly, he whispered, "I'm here." Liam stirred. Half asleep, he reached for Lucas's hand. Good. Lucas smiled. And stayed exactly where he was. Chapter 16, Lucas Laurent takes a day off. At 6:02 on Monday morning, Lucas Laurent woke up. At 6:03, he reached for his phone. At 6:04, Liam Reyes slapped his hand away. Lucas stared at him. Liam, eyes still closed, mumbled. "No." Lucas blinked. "I was checking the time. The clock is there." Liam pointed vaguely toward the bedside clock without opening his eyes. Lucas looked. 6:04. "I usually check my emails." "No." Liam. "No. I have messages." Tragic. Lucas stared at his husband. Liam pulled the blanket higher. Then, apparently remembering something important, opened one eye. "You are officially banned from Laurent Holdings today." Lucas frowned. "I'm not banned. You collapsed 4 days ago." "I'm fine now." Liam's eye narrowed. Lucas immediately corrected himself. "I feel better." "Good save." Lucas sighed. "The doctor said rest." "Exactly. He didn't say I couldn't check email. He also probably assumed you had common sense." Lucas looked offended. Liam closed his eye again. "Go back to sleep." "I can't. Learn." And just like that, Liam returned to sleep. Lucas lay beside him, wide awake, staring at the ceiling. His phone sat less than a meter away. So close. He could almost hear the unread emails. Lucas lasted 6 minutes. He reached again. Without opening his eyes, Liam grabbed Lucas's wrist. Lucas froze. "How?" Liam's voice was sleepy. "I know you." That sentence did something unpleasantly warm to Lucas's chest. He lay back down. "Fine." Liam released him. 2 minutes later, Liam moved closer and rested his head against Lucas's shoulder. Lucas looked down. Then at the phone. Then back at Liam. The phone lost. A historic announcement. At 7:38, Lucas finally got out of bed. Not because he wanted to. Because Liam's alarm went off. Liam immediately buried his face beneath the pillow. Lucas stared. "Your alarm." "I know. It's been ringing for 30 seconds. "I know. Aren't you going to turn it off?" "No." Lucas reached over and silenced it. Liam sighed happily. "Thank you." Lucas narrowed his eyes. "You set an alarm just to make me turn it off." "No. You absolutely did." Liam sat up. Hair everywhere. No evidence. Lucas shook his head, then reached for his phone. Liam pointed. "Careful. I'm allowed to use my phone. For normal person things." "What counts as normal person things?" "Messages. That's what email is. Personal messages." Lucas sighed. Liam got out of bed. Today, Lucas Laurent is taking a day off. "I've taken days off before." Liam stopped. "When?" Lucas opened his mouth, then closed it. Liam waited. "Christmas. You answered emails. New Year's. You took 3 calls. My wedding." Liam stared. Lucas reconsidered. "That wasn't technically a day off. You had a conference call before the ceremony. It was short." Liam pointed at him. "Exactly." Lucas crossed his arms. "So what am I supposed to do?" Liam smiled. That smile worried him. "Nothing." Lucas stared. "What? Nothing. I don't understand." "I know. Laurent Holdings receives terrible news." At 8, Lucas sat at the kitchen island eating breakfast. Liam stood across from him. "Call Claire." "Why?" Tell her you're not coming. She knows. Call anyway. Lucas narrowed his eyes. You want to hear me say it? Very much. Lucas sighed and called. Claire answered. Good morning, Claire. How are you feeling? Fine. Liam's eyes narrowed. Better, Lucas corrected. Claire paused. Is Liam there? Unfortunately. I'm right here. Claire laughed. Lucas rubbed his forehead. I won't be coming in today. Silence. Lucas frowned. Claire, I'm sorry. She cleared her throat. Could you repeat that? Liam covered his mouth. Lucas glared at him. I'm taking the day off. Another pause. Voluntarily. Lucas's expression darkened. Goodbye, Claire. Wait. He ended the call. Liam burst out laughing. Your own assistant didn't believe you. She believed me. She asked if it was voluntary. Lucas stood. I dislike this experiment. It's been 20 minutes. Long 20 minutes. The problem with doing nothing. At 8:43, Lucas sat on the couch. At 8:45, he stood. At 8:47, he walked to the kitchen. At 8:49, he returned. At 8:52, he looked out the window. At 8:54, Liam lowered his coffee. You're making me nervous. Lucas turned. I'm doing nothing. You're doing nothing aggressively. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. That's the point. Lucas frowned. Liam studied him. You really don't know how to relax. I relax. When? Lucas thought. Sleeping. That's unconsciousness. Reading. Business reports don't count. Exercise. That's exercise. Lucas stared. Liam stared back. Finally Lucas said, this is ridiculous. Correct. So what are we doing? Liam smiled. We're going out. Lucas looked relieved. Where? Normal people places. The relief disappeared. Public transportation. Lucas stood in front of the train station. Then looked at Liam. Then back at the station. We have a car. I know. And a driver. I know. And taxis exist. I know. Lucas frowned. Then why? Because today you're learning how normal people waste time. Public transportation isn't wasting time. Look at you. Growing already. Liam walked inside. Lucas followed. He stopped at the ticket machine. Liam continued walking. Then realized Lucas wasn't beside him. He turned. Lucas was staring at the machine. Liam slowly walked back. No. Lucas looked at him. What? You don't know how. I know how. Do it. Lucas looked at the screen. Liam crossed his arms. Lucas tapped something. Wrong menu. He went back. Tapped again. Liam's mouth twitched. Don't. I didn't say anything. Your face. My face is supportive. Your face is mocking me. Liam finally stepped beside him. Move. I can do it. Lucas. I negotiate international acquisitions. And you're losing to a ticket machine. Lucas stared at the screen. Then moved aside. Liam bought 2 tickets in approximately 20 seconds. Lucas looked offended. That interface is poorly designed. Sure. It is. Come on, billionaire. Don't call me that in public. Liam grinned. The train was crowded. Lucas stood beside Liam, holding an overhead strap. People pushed past them. Someone bumped Lucas's shoulder without apologizing. Lucas looked mildly surprised. Liam noticed. What? Nothing. You're experiencing society. I leave the house. In cars with tinted windows. Lucas sighed. Then the train moved suddenly. Liam lost his balance. Lucas caught him around the waist. Liam grabbed Lucas's shirt. They froze. A woman beside them glanced over. Liam immediately straightened. Thanks. Lucas smiled. Husband privilege. Don't start. But Liam didn't move far. For the rest of the ride, Lucas kept one hand lightly at Liam's waist. Just in case. Grocery shopping, again. Their next stop was a grocery store. Lucas stared at Liam. We have groceries. We always need groceries. We bought groceries 3 days ago. We need snacks. Lucas sighed. Liam grabbed a basket. No cart. 3 things. 20 minutes later, Lucas was pushing a cart. He looked at Liam. You said 3. I underestimated. There are 17 things. Stop counting. Liam tossed instant noodles inside. Lucas removed them. Liam put them back. Lucas removed them again. Liam stared. Are you trying to collapse twice? Lucas blinked. What does that have to do with noodles? If you touch those again, I'm causing the second collapse. Lucas laughed. Then returned the noodles. Liam looked victorious. They wandered through the aisles. No hurry. No schedule. Lucas kept checking his pocket. Liam noticed every time. Phone. No. You're thinking about it. I'm not. Your hand literally moved. Muscle memory. That's horrifying. Lucas sighed. At the checkout, Liam refused to use Lucas's S card. Why? Because I invited you. It's groceries. My groceries. Half of those are going into our home. Still, Lucas watched Liam pay, then smiled faintly. Liam noticed. What? Nothing. Your face. I like when you say, our home. Liam immediately picked up the grocery bag. We're leaving. Lucas laughed and followed. Cheap food. At noon, Liam brought Lucas to a tiny restaurant tucked between a laundromat and a convenience store. Lucas looked inside. Plastic tables. Simple menu. No reservations. No host. No one recognizing him. Perfect. Liam sat. Lucas sat across from him. What do you recommend? The cheapest thing. That's your criterion, usually. Lucas looked horrified. Liam laughed. I'm joking. Partially. Mostly. They ordered. Lucas took one bite. Then another. This is good. Liam looked smug. I know. You've been here before. Daniel brought me. Lucas paused. Daniel. Yes. Lucas took another bite. I suddenly like it less. Liam kicked him beneath the table. Lucas smiled. For nearly an hour, they sat there. They talked about nothing important. A ridiculous show Daniel had recommended. Leanne's apartment. Victor's latest attempt to organize a family dinner. Whether their bedroom needed another shelf. Lucas insisted it did. Liam accused him of trying to destroy his ecosystem again. No Laurent Holdings. No board. No media. No future crisis. Just lunch. Lucas hadn't realized how rarely he had conversations without a purpose. He liked it. The arcade. Then Liam took him to an arcade. Lucas stopped at the entrance. No. Liam looked over. What? I'm not doing this. Why? I'm 30. People over 30 can play games. I'm 29. Then why did you say 30? I rounded. You're terrible at lying. Lucas stared at the flashing machines. Liam bought tokens. Come on. No. 27 minutes later. Lucas was deeply invested in winning a stuffed bear from a claw machine. Liam stood beside him. Give up. No. You've spent more money trying to win that bear than the bear is worth. It's about principle. Liam stared. Oh, no. What? You're becoming me. Lucas ignored him. The claw descended. Grabbed the bear. Lifted. Moved. Dropped it. Lucas stared through the glass. Liam started laughing. This machine is rigged. CEO discovers arcade economics. Again. Lucas. One more. That's what you said 4 tries ago. Lucas inserted another token. Liam shook his head. Eventually. The bear fell. Lucas stared. Liam stared. Lucas retrieved it. Then held it up. Triumphant. Liam looked at the small, slightly ugly purple bear. Congratulations. Thank you. You wasted 20 minutes. Worth it. What are you going to do with it? Lucas held it toward Liam. Liam blinked. What? It's yours. Liam stared. No. Lucas continued holding it. You wanted it. I said it looked stupid. You looked at it for 10 seconds. That doesn't mean I wanted it. Lucas smiled. Take it. Liam slowly accepted the bear. This is ugly. You're welcome. Liam looked down at it. Then hugged it against his chest. Lucas smiled. Don't. I didn't say anything. Your face. Competition. Liam destroyed Lucas at a racing game. Lucas demanded a rematch. Liam won again. Lucas accused the machine of being badly calibrated. Liam laughed until his stomach hurt. Lucas won at basketball. Liam demanded a rematch. Lucas won again. Liam accused the machine of being badly calibrated. Lucas stared. Liam crossed his arms. Different. Of course. Then they played air hockey. It became war. That was out. It went into your goal. Because you cheated. How? You distracted me. By playing. Exactly. Lucas laughed. Liam hit the puck. Lucas blocked it. The puck flew off the table. Both stared. A teenager nearby picked it up, handed it back, then looked at them like they were deeply embarrassing adults. Liam waited until the teenager left. We're never coming here again. Lucas smiled. Tomorrow. Absolutely not. Lucas reaches for his phone. They sat outside afterward. Liam drank iced coffee. Lucas held one too. The ugly purple bear sat between them. For the first time all day. Silence. Lucas's hand moved toward his pocket. Stopped. Liam noticed. But this time, he didn't say anything. Lucas looked down at his hand. Then pulled it away. Liam smiled. Lucas saw. What? Nothing. Your face. My face is proud. That's worse. Liam laughed. Lucas looked toward the street. People passed. Cars moved. Somewhere, Laurent Holdings was functioning perfectly well without him. He wondered what emails were waiting. What meetings had happened. What decisions Sebastian had made. Then Liam nudged his knee. Want ice cream? Lucas looked at him. Yes. And just like that, work disappeared again. The afternoon nap. They returned home at 3. Liam put the groceries away. Lucas placed the purple bear on their bed. Liam entered. Saw it. No. Lucas looked innocent. What? Why is it there? That's where it lives. It does not live in our bed. Liam stopped. Lucas smiled. Don't. You said our bed. We share it. So it's ours. That's not the point. Lucas picked up the bear. Where should it go? Trash. Lucas gasped. You monster. You hated it 30 minutes ago. I worked hard for him. Him. Lucas looked at the bear. Lawrence. Liam stared. You named it. Yes. Lawrence. With a W. That's not better. Lucas put Lawrence on a chair. Liam shook his head. Then yawned. Lucas noticed. Tired. No. Liam yawned again. Lucas smiled. Nap. I'm not 5. You said normal people nap. I said you should nap. Husband privilege. That phrase has become meaningless. Come on. Lucas lay down. Liam stared. Then sighed and joined him. 30 minutes. Okay. No longer. Okay. They woke 2 hours later. Liam opened his eyes. Looked at the clock. 5. Lucas stirred. What? We slept 2 hours. Lucas blinked. Then smiled. Good. Liam stared at him. You're supposed to be horrified. I'm on a day off. Liam's expression softened. Look at you. Don't. Growth. Liam. Beautiful. Lucas pulled the pillow over his face. Liam laughed. Cooking badly. Dinner was Lucas's idea. I'll cook. Liam stared. You usually cook. No. I mean we'll both cook. Liam's expression became suspicious. Why? Normal person activity. You've become too enthusiastic. Lucas smiled. They chose something simple. Very simple. Lucas handled the vegetables. Liam handled the sauce. This was the first mistake. How much did you put in? Liam looked at the bottle. A reasonable amount. Lucas looked into the pan. Liam. What? That's half the bottle. It's sauce. Yes. Food needs sauce. Not an ocean. Liam frowned. Lucas reached for the pan. Liam blocked him. My section. Our dinner. Trust me. Lucas stared. Those words frightened me. 20 minutes later, they sat at the kitchen island. Lucas took a bite. Stopped. Liam watched. Well. Lucas chewed. Slowly. It's. Liam narrowed his eyes. Careful. Memorable. Liam took a bite. His expression changed. Lucas waited. Liam swallowed. We should order food. Lucas burst out laughing. Liam pointed. You let me ruin it. I tried to stop you. Not hard enough. I'm recovering. Convenient. They ordered pizza. Lucas continued laughing. Liam stole his slice. A phone that stayed down. After dinner, Lucas's phone buzzed. Both men looked at it. The screen lit up on the counter. Claire. Lucas stared. Liam didn't move. He wasn't going to stop him. That mattered. Lucas picked up the phone. Liam looked away. Then, Lucas pressed the side button. The screen went dark. He placed it face down. Liam looked back. You're not answering. If it's an emergency, she'll call again. The phone remained silent. Lucas leaned back. So, Liam smiled. So, what do normal people do after dinner? Complain about having work tomorrow. Lucas laughed. I can do that. You're learning. Doing nothing. They ended up on the couch. Television on. Neither really watching. Liam lay with his head in Lucas's lap. Lucas absent-mindedly played with his hair. The apartment was quiet. No urgency. No schedule. No expectation that Lucas needed to be somewhere else. After a while, Lucas said. Liam. I didn't know doing nothing with someone could feel like this. Liam opened his eyes. Lucas looked down at him. There was no joke in his expression. Liam sat up slightly. Like what? Lucas searched for the word. Full. Liam became quiet. Lucas continued. When I'm alone and doing nothing, I feel like I'm wasting time. I start thinking about everything I should be doing. But today, he looked around. I don't feel like I wasted anything. Liam smiled. That's because you're terrible at living. Lucas laughed. Thank you. I'm serious. I know. Liam sat up, then reached for Lucas's hand. Their fingers intertwined. You spent years learning how to run a company. Lucas nodded. Maybe now you need to learn how to have a life. Lucas looked at their hands. With you. Liam immediately became defensive. Not everything is about me. Lucas smiled. But, Liam sighed. But, he squeezed Lucas's hand. I can be there. Lucas's expression softened. Good. The day off report. At 9:30, Lucas stood in front of the refrigerator. Liam came over. What are you doing? Lucas held a sticky note. Performance review. Liam groaned. Of course. Lucas wrote. Lucas Laurent's first real day off. Liam leaned against the counter. Go on. Lucas added. Emails answered. 0. Liam nodded approvingly. Meetings attended. 0. Excellent. Business calls. 0. Beautiful. Train ticket machines defeated. 0. Liam laughed. Accurate. Lucas glared. Then continued. Groceries purchased. Too many. Necessary. Arcade bears rescued. 1. Liam looked toward Lawrence. Unfortunately. Naps taken. 1. 2 hours. Still 1 nap. Then. Meals ruined with Liam. 1. Liam stared. With Liam. You made the sauce. You participated. I chopped vegetables. Accomplice. Lucas smiled. Finally, he wrote. Day wasted. 0. Liam stopped. Lucas looked at the note. Then underneath. Would do again. Liam's expression softened. That's disgustingly sentimental. I learned from my husband. Definitely not. Liam took the marker. Underneath Lucas's list, he added. Final grade. C+. Lucas stared. C. You lost to a ticket machine. I beat the claw machine. After 20 tries. I took public transportation. With supervision. Lucas looked offended. Liam laughed. Then crossed out the grade. He wrote. A. Lucas smiled. Liam added. He tried. And after a moment. That's enough. Lucas became quiet. Liam capped the marker. Don't make a face. I'm not. You're doing it. Lucas pulled him closer. Liam went willingly. Lucas Laurent takes a day off. Before bed, Lucas checked his phone. 113 emails. 14 messages. 3 missed calls. Several reports. He stared. Yesterday, the site would have tightened something inside him. 100 things demanding attention. 100 reasons to keep going. Tonight, Lucas plugged the phone into the charger. Then turned away. Liam was already in bed. Lawrence the ugly purple bear sat on the chair. Lucas climbed in. Liam looked over. Work. Tomorrow. Liam blinked. Who are you? Lucas smiled. Still me. Suspicious. Lucas turned off the light. Liam moved closer. Their hands found each other beneath the blanket. No discussion. Habit now. Lucas looked into the darkness. Tomorrow, he would return to Laurent Holdings. He would still be CEO. There would still be responsibilities. Meetings. Decisions. Problems. Taking one day off hadn't transformed him. It hadn't solved everything. But maybe change didn't begin with transforming your entire life. Maybe it began with one ordinary Monday. One train ride. One cheap lunch. One ridiculous stuffed bear. One nap. One ruined dinner. One evening when the phone stayed face down. One day when Lucas Laurent discovered the company could survive without him. And his life didn't have to wait until work was finished before it could begin. Beside him, Liam yawned. Lucas. Today was good. Lucas smiled. Yeah. Liam squeezed his hand. We should do it again. Next Monday. Liam immediately opened his eyes. Don't get carried away. Lucas laughed. Next month. Maybe. I'll schedule it. Liam groaned. You can't schedule relaxing. Why not? Because that's exactly the problem. Lucas laughed again. Liam moved closer and rested his head against Lucas's chest. After a moment, Lucas whispered. Thank you. Liam's eyes remained closed. For what? Teaching me how to waste a day. Liam smiled. We didn't waste it. Lucas looked down at him. No. He kissed Liam's forehead. We didn't. And for the first time in years, Lucas Laurent went to sleep on a weekday without thinking about tomorrow's work. He was too busy thinking about today. Chapter 17, 6 months married. 6 months after Liam Reyes married Lucas Laurent, Victor Laurent tried to organize another wedding. Technically, he called it an anniversary party. Liam knew better. No. Victor stared at him through the video call. You haven't even heard the plan. I don't need to. There will only be 80 guests. No. 60. No. 40. No. 25. Why are we negotiating? Because you're unreasonable. Liam stared. Lucas, sitting beside him on the couch, quietly drank his coffee. Liam turned. Help. Lucas lowered the cup. Grandfather. Victor brightened. Lucas, explain to your husband that 6 months of marriage deserves recognition. Lucas considered this. Liam's eyes narrowed. Careful. Lucas looked at him, then back at Victor. No. Victor's face fell. Betrayal. Lucas smiled. We don't want a party. You didn't even have a proper engagement celebration. We had enough celebrations. Your wedding was small. That was intentional. Victor leaned dramatically toward the camera. At least dinner. Liam sighed. Maybe. Victor immediately smiled. Excellent. All reserved. Just family. Victor stopped. No ballroom. Victor looked wounded. No press. More wounded. No speeches. Devastated. And absolutely no giant cake with our faces on it. Victor's expression became suspicious. Liam stared. You already ordered one, didn't you? No. Victor. Goodbye. The call ended. Liam stared at the blank screen. Then slowly looked at Lucas. Your grandfather is planning something. Definitely. If a 6-foot cake appears, I'll destroy it personally. Liam nodded. That's why I married you. Lucas smiled. Only reason. Liam paused, then leaned over and kissed him. One of several. Lucas looked annoyingly pleased. Liam immediately stood. Don't make that face. What face? The married one. Lucas laughed. 6 months. Liam hadn't realized the date was approaching. Not because he'd forgotten their wedding. That would have been difficult. There were photographs everywhere. A framed wedding photo sat on the bookshelf. Their rings were on their hands. And Lucas had apparently memorized every date connected to their relationship like some kind of emotionally compromised accountant. But Liam hadn't been counting months. Then, 3 days earlier, Lucas had casually said, "We've been married 6 months on Saturday." Liam had stopped eating. Already. Lucas had stared. Already. That sounded wrong. It did. I meant time passed quickly. Better. Now Saturday had arrived. Exactly half a year since Liam stood on a rooftop garden and willingly married the man who had originally been supposed to marry his twin sister. 6 months. Liam looked at Lucas across the kitchen. It felt simultaneously impossible and completely normal. Lucas was making breakfast. Pancakes. Of course. Liam leaned against the counter. You know what we should do. Lucas flipped a pancake. What? Nothing. Lucas looked over. Liam smiled. You learned last chapter. Lucas stared. What? Nothing. Liam shook his head. Forget it. Lucas narrowed his eyes suspiciously. Liam continued. No party. Agreed. No expensive restaurant. Okay. No anniversary gifts that cost more than my annual salary. Lucas paused. Liam pointed. You bought something. I didn't say that. Your face. My face has become a serious privacy concern. Answer. Lucas turned back toward the stove. I bought something. Liam groaned. Lucas. It's not excessive. Your definition of excessive is structurally unsound. Lucas smiled. Liam walked closer. What did you buy? You'll see later. Return it. No. I haven't even seen it. Exactly. Liam narrowed his eyes. Then stole a pancake directly from the plate. Lucas stared. That's mine. Husband privilege. Lucas blinked. You finally accept husband privileges. Only when useful. Convenient. Liam took a bite. Marriage. No plan. After breakfast, Lucas asked. So what do you want to do? Liam shrugged. I don't know. You suggested doing nothing. We did that already. Lucas smiled. Apparently I enjoyed it. You've become lazy. I took 1 day off. Gateway behavior. Lucas laughed. Liam wandered toward the refrigerator. It was still covered with 6 months of their lives. Old rules. New rules. Photographs. Schedules. Jokes. Warnings. The infamous. Marriage does not equal corporate merger. And. No collapsing. And. Morning kiss. Husband privilege. Liam stared. Then something occurred to him. Lucas. Do you remember the restaurant? Lucas looked over. Which one? The first one. Lucas's expression changed. The one where we actually talked. Yeah, of course. Liam turned. What about the convenience store? Lucas stared. No. Liam smiled. Oh, yes. Liam, you need to confront your past. I know how convenience stores work now. Growth should be celebrated. Lucas sighed. Liam grabbed his jacket. Come on. Where? Liam looked back. Apparently we're revisiting our terrible decisions. Lucas smiled. That could take all day. Exactly. The restaurant. The restaurant had changed almost nothing. Same quiet atmosphere. Same windows. Same understated decor. Liam stopped just inside. Something about being there felt strange. Months ago, he'd sat across from Lucas here while both of them tried to understand the absurd situation they'd been trapped inside. Back then, Lucas had been. What? His sister's almost fiancé. A stranger. A problem. A billionaire Liam deeply distrusted. Probably all four. Now Lucas's hand rested naturally against Liam's lower back. Table for two? The hostess asked. Yes, Lucas said. Liam glanced at him. Table for two. Such an ordinary sentence. They were seated near the window. Not the exact same table. Liam was slightly disappointed. Lucas noticed. You wanted the old one. No. You looked. I was checking. 4. Structural integrity. Lucas smiled. Of course. They ordered lunch. Liam looked across the table. Lucas was different. Or maybe Liam saw him differently now. Back then, Lucas had always seemed perfectly controlled. Careful. Formal. Impossible to read. Now Liam knew what he looked like half asleep. He knew Lucas hated overly sweet coffee. He knew which side of the bed Lucas preferred. He knew Lucas rubbed the back of his neck when stressed. He knew Lucas secretly enjoyed terrible reality television but pretended he was only watching because Liam was. He knew Lucas could cook. Couldn't properly relax. Had recently developed a competitive grudge against claw machines. And laughed much more easily than Liam had once thought. Lucas caught him staring. What? Liam looked away. Nothing. You've been staring for 10 seconds. Have not. 8, then. Eat. Lucas smiled. After a while, Liam said. Did you think we'd actually get married? Lucas considered. When? When we first sat here. No. Liam looked surprised. Really? Really? What did you think would happen? Lucas leaned back. Your sister would return. She did. You'd go back to your life. Liam became quiet. And you? Lucas looked toward the window. I'd go back to mine. Something about that answer hurt more than Liam expected. 2 separate lives. That's what should have happened. Leanne returned. The original engagement disappeared. Liam could have left. Lucas could have let him. Instead, they'd chosen differently. Liam reached across the table. Lucas looked down. Liam's hand waited. Lucas smiled and took it. Good thing we're both bad at predictions, Liam said. Lucas squeezed his hand. Very. The convenience store. Lucas stopped outside the convenience store. Liam immediately began laughing. Stop. I haven't done anything. You're already laughing. Memories. Lucas sighed. I made one mistake. You stood in front of the microwave like it was military technology. I had never used that model. You asked the employee if there were instructions. There should have been. There were. Lucas frowned. Where? On the microwave. Lucas looked offended. Liam walked inside. Come on. Lucas followed. They bought instant noodles. Naturally. Lucas also grabbed bottled water. Liam noticed. Look at you. What? Hydrating voluntarily. Lucas stared. Are we going to mention the hospital every time I buy water? Possibly forever. Fair. They sat outside. Liam prepared the noodles. Lucas watched. You use too much seasoning. Don't. I'm just saying. Liam held up his fork. Anniversary privilege. That's not a thing. It is today. Lucas smiled. Then stole a bite from Liam's cup. Liam gasped. That's mine. Anniversary privilege. You can't use my own rule against me. Apparently I can. Liam stared. Then started laughing. The cafe. Their next stop was a small cafe they'd started visiting after moving in together. It wasn't historically important. No dramatic event had happened there. That was why Liam liked it. It belonged to the ordinary part. The part after everything became real. They sat in their usual corner. Lucas ordered coffee. Liam ordered something unnecessarily sweet. Lucas looked at his drink. That's dessert. It's coffee. It has whipped cream. Coffee. Caramel. Coffee. Chocolate. Coffee. Lucas surrendered. They sat in comfortable silence. Liam looked around. Do you realize we're becoming regulars? We've been regulars for months. That's disturbing. Why? It sounds domestic. Lucas stared at him. We're married. I know. We share a bedroom. Yes. A refrigerator. Unfortunately. A mortgage. Liam stopped. You don't have a mortgage. Lucas paused. True. Rich person failure. Lucas laughed. Liam took a sip, then smiled. I like this place. I know. How? You always choose this table. Liam looked at him. You. Remember. Lucas's expression was confused. Of course. That simple answer made Liam look down at his drink. 6 months. And somehow Lucas had learned all the tiny things Liam never thought anyone needed to remember. The original contract. They returned home before sunset. Liam took off his shoes. Lucas loosened his collar. Then Lucas said, "Wait here." Liam frowned. "Why?" "I want to show you something." "Is this the expensive gift?" "No." Suspicious. Lucas disappeared upstairs. He returned carrying a folder. Liam recognized it immediately. His expression changed. "No way." Lucas placed it on the kitchen island. The original marriage contract. Liam stared. "You kept it here, in the safe. Why?" Lucas looked at him. "I didn't know." Liam touched the folder. For months, the contract had defined everything. Their responsibilities. Their boundaries. Their exit. A practical solution to an impossible situation. Liam opened it. There they were. The rules written by two men determined not to lose themselves. Liam read aloud. Both parties will maintain independent finances. Lucas nodded. Still true. Neither party will interfere with the other's career. Mostly true. Liam frowned. Mostly. You regularly threaten Laurent Holdings. Because it keeps trying to kill you. Lucas smiled. Fair. Liam continued. Separate bedrooms. Both men looked toward the stairs. Silence. Lucas raised an eyebrow. Liam crossed out the line with his finger. Dead. Very. Public affection only when necessary. Lucas looked at him. Liam immediately said, extremely dead. Lucas laughed. Strangers. They sat beside each other. Pages spread across the island. Liam read sections he'd almost forgotten. Some sounded reasonable. Some sounded ridiculous. Some were clearly written out of fear. Fear of losing independence. Fear of expectations. Fear of becoming trapped. Fear of wanting something neither man understood. Liam tapped one clause. Look. Lucas leaned closer. Either party may terminate the arrangement if continuing the marriage becomes undesirable. They both stared. Liam remembered how important that sentence had once been. An exit. A guarantee. Proof that neither man was trapped. Lucas quietly asked. Still important. Liam looked at him. The answer required no thought. Yes. Lucas seemed surprised. Liam continued. Not because I want to use it. He looked back at the contract. But because that's why this worked. Lucas listened. We always knew we could leave. We weren't trapped. Liam smiled faintly. So staying actually meant something. Lucas's expression softened. Choice. Yeah. Liam closed the folder. Choice. Should we destroy it? Lucas looked at the contract. We could get rid of it. Liam immediately said. No. Lucas blinked. No. Liam pulled the folder closer. We're keeping it. Why? Evidence. Of. How stupid we were. Lucas laughed. I'm serious. Liam opened it again. Look at this. He pointed. No unnecessary emotional expectations. Lucas covered his mouth. Liam stared. Who wrote that? You. I was an idiot. Yes. Liam glared. Lucas laughed. Then Liam's expression softened. No. We keep it. Lucas looked at him. Because those two people. Liam tapped the contract. They didn't know what was going to happen. They were trying to protect themselves. And somehow, he looked around their home. They got us here. Lucas smiled. Liam closed the folder carefully. Don't destroy the beginning just because you don't need it anymore. Lucas stared at him. Liam immediately became uncomfortable. What? That was very sentimental. No, it wasn't. It was. Take it back. I can't. Liam pointed. Forget it. Lucas leaned over and kissed his cheek. Never. The gift. After dinner, Lucas finally handed Liam a small box. Liam stared. How expensive. Open it. Lucas. It's not excessively expensive. That sentence contains no useful information. Lucas pushed the box closer. Liam sighed and opened it. Inside was a keychain. Liam blinked. He picked it up. Simple. Metal. Nothing flashy. Attached to it was a tiny engraving. Still okay. Liam became completely still. Lucas watched him. The question. The one Lucas had asked him again and again. At the beginning, before the wedding, after arguments, when things changed, when boundaries moved, whenever Lucas needed to know Liam was still choosing this. Liam ran his thumb across the words. You had this made. Lucas nodded. That's your expensive gift. It wasn't expensive. Liam looked suspicious. Actually. Liam stared at it again. Then smiled. A real smile. Soft. Unprotected. I like it. Lucas relaxed. Good. I really like it. Lucas's expression softened. Liam immediately pointed. Don't cry. I'm not. Your eyes. Your eyes too. Allergies. In our kitchen. Severe. Lucas laughed. Liam's gift. Lucas looked surprised when Liam stood. Wait. Liam disappeared into the bedroom. He returned carrying an envelope. Lucas blinked. You got me something. Don't make this dramatic. Lucas opened it. Inside were 2 train tickets. Lucas stared. Then at Liam. Train tickets. For next month. Where? 2 hours outside the city. Lucas looked at the destination. A small coastal town. Nothing luxurious. Nothing corporate. No business connection. Just somewhere quiet. Liam shoved his hands into his pockets. You said you wanted to learn how to have a life. Lucas looked up. So. Liam shrugged. We're going somewhere. Just us. Obviously. No work. Liam narrowed his eyes. If you bring your laptop, I'm throwing it into the ocean. Lucas smiled. I love it. Liam froze slightly. Lucas realized what he'd said. Not I love you. Not yet. Just the gift. But the word hung there. They both noticed. Neither touched it. Liam cleared his throat. Good. Lucas smiled. Thank you. Dinner with family. Unfortunately, Victor still demanded dinner. So at 7, they arrived at the Reyes home. Happy 6-month anniversary. Confetti exploded. Liam closed his eyes. Lucas froze. Daniel shouted. I didn't do it. Liam opened his eyes. Everyone was there. Elena. Roberto. Leanne. Claire. Sebastian. Daniel. Victor. Liam stared at his mother. You allowed this. Elena smiled. It was either confetti or fireworks. Liam slowly turned toward Victor. Victor looked innocent. The fireworks were tasteful. No fireworks. I know. Forever. We'll revisit. No. The cake was normal sized. Thankfully. It did not have their faces on it. Liam checked. Twice. Dinner became chaos. Victor and Roberto argued about whether 6 months was a real anniversary. Leanne sided with Victor solely to annoy Liam. Daniel presented them with matching mugs. One said, husband number 1. The other husband. Liam stared. Which one is mine? Daniel smiled. That's the beauty. You decide. Lucas immediately took other husband. Liam looked at him. Why? Lucas shrugged. I know my place. Liam laughed so hard he nearly dropped his mug. At some point, Liam looked around the table. Lucas was talking with Roberto. Actually talking. Not politely surviving. Not performing for family. Talking. Elena placed more food on Lucas's plate without asking. Lucas thanked her. Leanne complained about a client. Claire laughed at something Daniel said. Sebastian looked like he regretted attending but hadn't left. Victor was trying to convince everyone they needed a group vacation. 6 months ago, none of this existed. Not this version. Not this family. Not this strange combination of people who had somehow become connected. Through one disastrous engagement. Liam smiled. Lucas looked over. Their eyes met. Lucas raised an eyebrow. Liam shook his head. Nothing. Just. Happy. Back home. They returned to the penthouse late. Liam kicked off his shoes. Lucas placed the ridiculous anniversary mugs in the kitchen. Then they both stopped. Quiet. After an entire evening of family chaos. Home felt almost impossibly peaceful. Liam walked to the refrigerator. 6 months of notes stared back at him. Lucas joined him. Liam looked at the oldest ones. Some rules had survived. Some had changed. Some had disappeared entirely. Then Liam pulled the original marriage contract from the folder. Lucas watched. What are you doing? Nothing dangerous. Liam found the first page. Then placed a photocopy of their original rules beside the refrigerator notes. Lucas smiled. You're displaying it. Historical artifact. Of course. Liam added a sticky note. 6-month review. Lucas leaned closer. Liam wrote. Separate bedrooms. Failed. Lucas laughed. No unnecessary touching. Extremely failed. Was that actually a rule? Spiritually. Independent careers, past. Lucas nodded. Independent lives, past. Liam paused, then added. Shared life, also past. Lucas became quiet. Liam continued. Marriage status, still weird. Lucas smiled. Then Liam handed him the marker. Your turn, Lucas thought. Then wrote. Regrets. 0. Liam stared. Lucas handed back the marker. Liam looked at the words for several seconds. Then underneath. Same. Still okay. Later, they stood by the bedroom window. City lights stretched below them. Liam had attached Lucas's keychain to his everyday bag already. Lucas noticed. Said nothing. Smart man. Lucas stood behind Liam. His arms slowly wrapped around Liam's waist. Liam leaned back against him. 6 months. Liam still didn't completely understand how they'd gotten here. One runaway twin. One impossible substitution. One contract. One engagement that should never have worked. One choice after another. Lucas rested his chin lightly against Liam's shoulder. Still okay. Liam smiled. There it was. He turned in Lucas's arms. Yeah. Lucas looked at him. Just okay. Liam narrowed his eyes. Don't get greedy. Lucas laughed. Liam touched his face. Then, softer. More than okay. Lucas stopped. Liam immediately felt embarrassed. Don't make a thing out of it. I'm not. Your face. Lucas smiled. My face is happy. Liam rolled his eyes. Then kissed him. The original contract remained downstairs. They didn't tear it up. Didn't burn it. Didn't ceremonially destroy the rules that had once kept them safe. Because those rules weren't a failure. They had been necessary once. 2 strangers needed boundaries. 2 strangers needed an exit. 2 strangers needed proof that neither would disappear inside a marriage they hadn't expected. But Liam and Lucas weren't those strangers anymore. The contract had given them permission to leave. And somehow, that freedom had made staying meaningful. 6 months ago, Liam had stood beside Lucas and chosen marriage. Tonight, there was no ceremony. No guests. No legal document waiting for signatures. No reason to say yes again. Except, he wanted to. Liam settled against Lucas beneath the blankets. Lucas's hand found his. Their fingers intertwined. Lucas. Next month. The trip. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Lucas smiled in the darkness. Me too. A pause. Then Liam added. And leave your laptop here. Lucas sighed. We have a month to negotiate. No. Liam. No. Husband privilege. Absolutely not. Lucas laughed. Liam smiled. 6 months married. Still arguing. Still independent. Still figuring things out. Still choosing. And somehow, that was exactly what marriage had become for them. Not a contract forcing 2 lives together. Not one person disappearing into another. Just 2 people waking up every day with the same quiet decision waiting for them. Stay. Liam squeezed Lucas's hand. Yes. For today. For tomorrow. And when tomorrow came, they would choose again. Chapter 18, I Think I Love You. Liam Reyes realized he was in love with his husband while buying laundry detergent. There was no romantic music. No sunset. No dramatic confession. No rain. No expensive dinner. Just Liam standing beneath aggressively bright supermarket lights, holding 2 bottles of detergent and thinking. Lucas likes the blue one. So he put the green bottle back. Then stopped. Liam stared at the blue bottle in his hand. Slowly. Very slowly. His expression changed. Oh, no. An elderly woman beside him glanced over. Liam stared straight ahead. His heart began beating faster. No. The woman quietly moved her cart away. Liam barely noticed. Because suddenly, without warning, every irritating little piece of the last several months seemed to connect inside his head. The breakfasts. The refrigerator notes. The separate bedrooms that weren't separate anymore. Lucas waiting for him. Liam waiting for Lucas. The hospital. The panic. The kisses. The ordinary nights. The way Liam had built Lucas into every version of his future without realizing it. The way home no longer meant a place. It meant Lucas. Liam looked down at the detergent. Oh, hell. He was in love with Lucas Laurent. And this was a disaster. The problem. Liam stood in the grocery aisle for approximately 4 minutes. Motionless. Then his phone buzzed. He nearly dropped the detergent. Lucas, do we need coffee? Liam stared at the message. His heart did something deeply unnecessary. He typed, yes. Deleted it. Typed. We're almost out. Deleted that too. Typed. Buy coffee. He stared. Too aggressive. Why was he analyzing a text message? He always texted Lucas like that. Liam erased it again. Finally. Liam. Yeah. He sent it. Then immediately hated himself. Lucas replied. Okay. See you at home. Home. Liam closed his eyes. Stop. A supermarket employee nearby looked at him. Sir. Not you. The employee slowly walked away. Liam put the detergent into his cart. Then stared at it. The blue one. Lucas's favorite. Oh, this is bad. 3 words. Liam had said many things to Lucas. You're annoying. Frequently. Eat. Constantly. Go home. More often than should have been necessary. Stop working. A classic. I chose you. That one had been difficult. You're my person. That one had escaped during panic. You're part of my future. That one had nearly killed him. But there were 3 words Liam had never said. 3 incredibly ordinary words. People said them every day. In movies, songs, messages, phone calls, at breakfast, before bed. Liam had heard his parents say them. He'd heard Leanne say them. He'd heard Daniel casually shout them while leaving a room. They weren't complicated. 3 words, 8 letters, 1 emotional catastrophe. I love you. Liam gripped the shopping cart. Absolutely not. Lucas notices immediately. When Liam came home, Lucas was in the kitchen. Naturally. He had changed out of his suit and was wearing a black shirt with the sleeves pushed up. Liam stopped at the entrance. Lucas looked over. Hi. There it was again. That stupid heartbeat. Hi. Lucas smiled. Liam looked away. How was work? Fine. Grocery store? Fine. Lucas frowned. Liam placed the bags on the counter. Lucas walked over. You okay? Yes. Lucas reached for one of the bags. Their fingers brushed. Liam jerked his hand away. Lucas froze. Liam froze. Oh, no. Lucas looked at him. Liam. Static. Lucas stared. What? Electricity. From a grocery bag. Yes. Lucas looked down at the paper bag. Then back at Liam. Liam immediately started unpacking groceries. Coffee is in the other bag. Lucas didn't move. Liam. What? Did I do something? The question hit Liam like a brick. He turned. Lucas looked genuinely concerned. No. Are you sure? Yes. Because you just reacted like I electrocuted you. I said static. Liam. Liam grabbed the detergent. I bought your detergent. Lucas stared. What? The blue one. Okay. You like the blue one. I do. Good. Liam walked away carrying the detergent. Lucas watched him leave, completely confused. Normal. Liam decided he needed to behave normally. This should have been easy. He had been Liam his entire life. Unfortunately, the moment he consciously tried to act normal, he forgot how. At dinner, Lucas asked, "How's your project going?" Liam answered, "You're handsome." Silence. Liam's eyes widened. Lucas's fork stopped halfway to his mouth. Liam stared at his plate. Lucas slowly lowered his fork. What? I said the project is fine. No. Yes. You definitely said, eat. Lucas's mouth twitched. Liam pointed his fork at him. Don't. I'm not doing anything. Your face. My face is confused. Good. Lucas watched him suspiciously. Liam continued eating. Inside his head. What is wrong with you? 3 minutes later, Lucas said. Thank you. Liam frowned. For what? Apparently being handsome. Liam kicked him under the table. Lucas laughed. Daniel. The next day, Daniel took one look at Liam and said. You look terrible. Thank you. Relationship problem. No. Lucas problem. No. Family. No. Work. No. Daniel stared, then slowly smiled. Oh. Liam immediately hated that expression. What? Nothing. Daniel. Daniel leaned over the divider. What happened? Nothing. Did you and Lucas finally finish that sentence and die? Daniel stopped. Noted. Liam stared at his computer. Daniel watched. 1 minute. 2. 3. Then, you realized you love him. Liam's hand stopped over the keyboard. Daniel's eyes widened. Oh my god. Quiet. You did. Daniel. You love Lucas. Liam grabbed the nearest object. Daniel immediately ducked. No throwing office supplies. Lower your voice. Daniel sat down, then popped back up. When Liam looked around, thankfully, nobody seemed to be listening. He lowered his voice. Yesterday. Daniel stared. Yesterday. Yes. You've probably loved him for months. I realized it yesterday. How? Liam looked deeply unhappy. Laundry detergent. Daniel stared, then started laughing. Liam's eyes narrowed. I'm going to kill you. Daniel covered his mouth. I'm sorry. You're not. No. Daniel tried to recover. So you were standing there and suddenly. I bought the brand he likes. Daniel made a strangled sound. Liam pointed. Don't. Daniel pressed his lips together. Then whispered. That's disgustingly domestic. I know. And adorable. I hate you. Just say it. Daniel eventually stopped laughing. Mostly. So tell him. Liam stared. No. Daniel blinked. Why? Because. Excellent argument. Liam crossed his arms. I can't just walk up and say it. Why not? Because that's insane. You're married. So. You share a bed. So. You kiss him. Liam frowned. Your point. You literally chose to spend your life with him. That sounds dramatic. You had a wedding. Still. Daniel stared. Liam. What? You're acting like telling your husband you love him is stranger than marrying him. Liam paused. It feels stranger. Daniel's expression softened. That was irritating. Why? Liam didn't answer immediately. Because Daniel had accidentally asked the right question. Finally. Because marriage was a decision. Daniel waited. We talked about it. We had rules. Conditions. An exit. Liam looked down. But this. He exhaled. I can't negotiate this. Daniel nodded. Liam continued. I can't say, I love you under the following terms and conditions. Daniel's mouth twitched. Please don't. Exactly. And if I say it. Liam stopped. Daniel understood. It becomes real. Liam looked away. Yeah. Daniel sat back. Pretty sure it's already real. Liam glared. You're useless. Yet correct. Avoidance. Liam's solution was simple. He would not say anything. Problem solved. Unfortunately, their refrigerator rules had another opinion. Communicate. Liam stared at the note that evening. Then covered it with a grocery receipt. Lucas walked into the kitchen. He stopped. What are you doing? Nothing. Lucas walked closer. He lifted the receipt. The communication rule appeared underneath. Lucas looked at Liam. Liam looked at Lucas. Coincidence. Lucas's eyebrows rose. You covered the communication rule. The receipt needed somewhere to go. We have a trash bin. Full. Lucas looked toward it. Empty. Liam crossed his arms. Stop investigating me. Lucas smiled slightly. You've been strange for 2 days. I haven't. You called me handsome during dinner. Liam's face heated. That was a neurological event. You bought my favorite detergent and announced it like you'd won an award. I was being considerate. You avoided kissing me before work. Liam froze. Lucas's smile disappeared. There it was. The actual problem. Lucas looked at him carefully. Is this about us? Liam's stomach dropped. No. Too fast. Lucas noticed. Liam. It's not bad. Lucas frowned. I didn't ask if it was bad. Damn him. The almost confession. Lucas leaned against the counter. Tell me. Liam looked at the refrigerator. Then the floor. Then Lucas. He could do this. 3 words. Very simple. Lucas waited. Liam swallowed. I think. Lucas's expression softened. Liam's heart hammered. I think. Come on. I love you. I think we need milk. Silence. Lucas blinked. Liam wanted the earth to open. We have milk, Lucas said. Liam looked toward the refrigerator. Do we? Yes. Oh. Lucas stared. Liam opened the refrigerator. There was milk. A lot of milk. He closed it. Good. Then walked away. Lucas remained in the kitchen. Utterly baffled. Leanne gets a phone call. Leanne answered on the 4th ring. Liam, I have a problem. Are you in jail? What? You usually text. I'm not in jail. Hospital. No. Did Victor do something? No. Lucas. Liam became silent. Leanne sighed. What happened? I think I love him. Silence. Liam frowned. Leanne, I'm here. Why aren't you talking? I'm deciding how much I'm allowed to laugh. Goodbye. No. Wait. Liam almost ended the call. Leanne quickly continued. Sorry. I'm serious. Liam sat on the edge of the bed. Lucas was downstairs. What do I do? Leanne paused. Love him. Very useful. You asked. I mean, what do I say? Leanne laughed softly. You know what to say. No. Liam. I can't. Why? He sighed. I don't know. Leanne's voice softened. Are you scared he doesn't love you? Liam stopped. That was interesting. Was he? Lucas had never said it either. They'd said everything around it. Chosen each other. Wanted each other. Built a life. But not those words. Liam stared at the floor. Maybe. Leanne became quiet. Liam continued. What if I'm wrong? About loving him? No. About him. Leanne understood. What if he doesn't feel the same way? There. The actual fear. Leanne's answer. Leanne didn't immediately reassure him. Liam appreciated that. Eventually she said, you can't control what Lucas says back. I know. You can't make him feel something just because you're ready to say it. I know. But Liam, what? You also can't keep waiting for guaranteed outcomes before you're honest. Liam frowned. Whose side are you on? Yours. Doesn't sound like it. Leanne laughed. You married Lucas because you wanted a life where you could choose. Right. Yeah. Then choose honesty. Liam became quiet. Leanne continued. You don't need a guarantee. You need courage. Liam sighed. That sounds exhausting. It probably is. I hate emotional growth. I know. Lucas thinks something is wrong. By Friday, Lucas had become convinced their marriage was in trouble. Liam didn't know this, which was unfortunate. From Lucas's perspective, Liam was distracted, avoiding prolonged kisses, acting strange whenever Lucas touched him, staring constantly, starting sentences and abandoning them. And twice Lucas had woken during the night to find Liam awake beside him. So naturally, Lucas assumed the worst. Friday evening, Liam came home. Lucas was already there, sitting at the kitchen island. Waiting. Liam stopped. Why do you look like that? We need to talk. Liam's soul left his body. No, 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 no. The refrigerator rule. Communication. Lucas gestured toward the chair. Sit. Liam slowly sat. Lucas looked nervous. Lucas Laurent. Nervous. That somehow made Liam more nervous. Lucas clasped his hands. If something has changed. Liam frowned. What? I want you to tell me. Liam's stomach dropped. Lucas continued. If I've made you uncomfortable. No. If we're moving too quickly. No. If you need more space. Lucas. I mean it. Lucas looked directly at him. You've been avoiding me. Liam stared. Oh, damn. I haven't. You have. Not because of you. Then why? Liam opened his mouth. Nothing. Lucas looked away. I thought after the last few months. He stopped. Liam's chest tightened. What? Lucas shook his head. Nothing. No. Finish. Lucas looked at him. I thought we were happy. Liam's heart broke a little. We are. Lucas's expression changed. We are. Yes. Then what is happening? Liam stood. I don't know how to say it. Lucas stood too. Say what? The thing. What thing? You know. I clearly don't. The worst confession in human history. Liam started pacing. Lucas watched. This is exactly why I didn't want to talk about it. That makes no sense. I know. Liam, you're scaring me. Liam stopped. That did it. Lucas looked genuinely worried. Because Liam had spent an entire week acting like something terrible had happened. When actually, something wonderful had. Liam rubbed both hands over his face. Then dropped them. Fine. Lucas waited. Liam's heart pounded. Fine. Liam, I think I love you, okay. Silence. Complete. Absolute. Liam froze. Lucas froze. Even the refrigerator seemed to go silent. There. He'd said it. Badly. Loudly. During an argument. Of course. Lucas stared. Liam's face burned. Say something. Lucas didn't. Lucas. Lucas blinked. Then, very softly. You think. Liam stared. Lucas's mouth twitched. Wrong. Very wrong. You. Liam grabbed a cushion from the nearby chair. Lucas immediately started laughing. You think. Liam hit him with it. I just confessed to you. Lucas caught the cushion. I'm sorry. No, you're not. Lucas was laughing harder. Liam tried to pull the cushion back. Lucas held on. You are the worst person alive. I love you too. Liam stopped. The cushion slipped from his hands. Silence. This one was different. Lucas wasn't laughing anymore. His eyes were shining. Liam stared. What? Lucas swallowed. I love you too. No thinking. Liam stood completely still. Lucas looked at him. There was no joke now. No teasing. Nothing except honesty. I've loved you for a while, Lucas said. Liam's throat tightened. How long? I don't know exactly. That's not helpful. Lucas smiled faintly. Somewhere between you taking over my kitchen and threatening my board of directors. Romantic. I thought so. Liam looked down. His eyes burned. Absolutely not. He was not crying. Again. Lucas stepped closer. Can I? Liam looked up. Even now? Lucas asked. Liam nodded. Lucas reached for him. Liam immediately wrapped both arms around him. Hard. Lucas froze for half a second. Then held him just as tightly. Liam buried his face against Lucas's shoulder. You could have said something. Lucas laughed softly. So could you. Different. How? I don't know. Lucas's hand moved slowly over Liam's back. You really thought I didn't? Liam didn't answer. Lucas understood anyway. He pulled back enough to see Liam's face. I love you. Liam looked away. Stop. You just spent a week trying to say it. Now you're overusing it. Lucas smiled. I love you. Lucas. I love you. You're abusing husband privileges. I love you. Liam kissed him just to shut him up. Lucas smiled against his mouth. It worked for approximately 5 seconds. When they separated, I love you. Liam hit his chest. Lucas laughed. When did it happen? They ended up on the couch. Liam leaned against Lucas. Their hands intertwined. Liam was still processing. So you knew that I loved you? Yes. For a while. And you didn't tell me. Lucas looked at him. You were still figuring out what our relationship meant to you. Liam remembered chapter 13. His questions. His uncertainty. Lucas had refused to label him. Refused to pressure him. Liam's expression softened. You were waiting. I wasn't waiting for you to become anything. Lucas corrected. I just didn't want my feelings to become another expectation you had to respond to. Liam stared. You're disgustingly considerate sometimes. Thank you. Not a compliment. Lucas smiled. Liam looked down at their rings. When did you realize? Lucas thought. Maybe when you stayed after you didn't have to. Liam listened. Or when you got sick in volume 1. Liam frowned. Don't remind me. Or when you started leaving food for me. You needed to eat. Or when you fought with me because I wouldn't come home. Lucas smiled. Maybe there wasn't one moment. Liam considered. That felt right. His own realization had happened in a grocery store. But the love itself hadn't begun there. The detergent had merely exposed it. Liam laughed. What? Lucas asked. I realized because of laundry detergent. Lucas stared. What? Liam immediately regretted telling him. Forget it. No. Lucas. Explain. No. Lucas looked delighted. Liam groaned. The detergent confession. 5 minutes later, Lucas was laughing into Liam's shoulder. Liam glared. It's not funny. It's a little funny. I was buying groceries. And you chose my detergent. Yes. And realized you loved me. Yes. Lucas laughed again. Liam tried to move away. Lucas pulled him back. No. I hate you. Lucas kissed his temple. That's unfortunate. Liam's expression softened. Then, quietly. No. Lucas stopped. Liam looked at him. I don't. The laughter disappeared. Liam's heartbeat sped up again. But this time, he didn't run. I love you. There. Properly. No shouting. No argument. No I think. Just truth. Lucas's eyes immediately filled. Liam stared. Again. Lucas laughed through it. Shut up. You're crying. So are you. Allergies. Severe detergent allergy. Liam started laughing. And suddenly both of them were laughing. Crying. Holding each other. Completely ridiculous. Perfectly them. The refrigerator. Later that night, Liam stood in front of the refrigerator. Lucas came up behind him. You know we don't have to document everything. Yes, we do. Liam took down an old note. No fake romance unless necessary. He stared, then crossed out fake. Now it read, no romance unless necessary. Lucas laughed. Still, wrong. Liam crossed out no romance unless necessary. Lucas stared. That makes even less sense. Wait. Liam crossed out unless necessary. Finally, romance. They both stared. Liam frowned. That's embarrassing. Lucas reached for the marker. Underneath, he wrote, real. Liam became quiet. Lucas added, very necessary. Liam laughed. You're terrible. Then Liam took another sticky note. He wrote, I think I love you. Lucas immediately crossed out 2 words. I love you. Liam looked at him. Lucas smiled. No thinking. Liam rolled his eyes. Then underneath, Liam wrote, me too. Lucas stared. That's cheating. What? You have to write it. I just did. Write the words. No. Liam. No. You said them 10 minutes ago. Exactly. Daily quota reached. Lucas laughed. Bedtime. That night, everything was the same. And nothing was. Liam brushed his teeth beside Lucas. They argued about whose towel was whose. Lucas turned off the kitchen lights. Liam checked the front door. They climbed into the same bed. Same pillows. Same blankets. Same city outside. Except now there was something new between them. Not actually new. Named. That was the difference. Liam lay facing Lucas. Lucas smiled. What? Nothing. Your face. I'm happy. Again. Still. Liam rolled his eyes. Lucas reached for his hand. Liam. I love you. Liam closed his eyes. You're doing this on purpose. Yes. Sleep. Okay. Silence. 10 seconds. Liam opened one eye. Lucas was still smiling. Stop. I'm not doing anything. You're waiting. For what? You know. Lucas looked innocent. Liam groaned. Then moved closer. He pressed a kiss to Lucas's mouth. Soft. Slow. When he pulled away, their foreheads remained together. Liam whispered, I love you too. Lucas's smile changed. Not teasing. Not smug. Just happy. Liam looked at him. Then added, but you're still annoying. Of course. And husband privileges remain conditional. Naturally. And you still have to drink water. Lucas laughed. I know. And if you collapse again. Liam. Just establishing terms. Lucas kissed him. Liam stopped talking. Effective. I think I love you. Liam had spent most of his life believing love would be obvious. Something dramatic. Something unmistakable. Maybe that was why he hadn't recognized it. Because loving Lucas hadn't arrived like an explosion. It had accumulated. One breakfast. One argument. One grocery trip. One late night conversation. One hand reaching for another. One empty bedroom that started feeling wrong. One hospital phone call that revealed just how much Liam had to lose. One ordinary life quietly becoming shared. Until eventually, Liam bought the blue detergent instead of the green one. Because Lucas preferred it. And suddenly Liam understood. Love wasn't the opposite of independence. It wasn't surrender. It wasn't Liam giving Lucas ownership of his life. Liam's life was still his. Lucas's life was still Lucas's. That hadn't changed. They had simply chosen to make room inside those lives for each other. A lot of room. Maybe permanent room. And Liam was finally ready to call that feeling what it was. Before falling asleep, Liam heard Lucas whisper. Still awake? No. Lucas smiled in the darkness. I love you. Liam sighed dramatically. Then squeezed Lucas's hand. I love you too. No panic this time. No hesitation. No think. Just love. And somehow, after everything they'd been through, saying it didn't change who Liam was. It only gave a name to something that had already become part of him. Chapter 19, No More Mistake. The first time Liam Reyes had been called a mistake, he hadn't cared. Technically, the situation had been one. Wrong twin. Wrong engagement. Wrong man standing where his sister should have been. It was ridiculous. Even Liam had joked about it. Married by mistake. That was the easiest way to explain the impossible series of events that had brought Lucas Laurent into his life. But almost 1 year later, someone asked Liam if he regretted it. And suddenly, the word mistake didn't feel funny anymore. 11 months, 3 weeks. Your tie is crooked. Liam looked down. It's fine. Lucas stood in front of him. It isn't. It's intentionally asymmetrical. No. Fashion. No. Liam sighed dramatically. They were standing in their bedroom preparing for a charity event neither particularly wanted to attend. Lucas reached for Liam's tie. Liam allowed him to fix it. That was probably love. Or laziness. Possibly both. Lucas adjusted the knot. There. Liam looked in the mirror. It looks exactly the same. It doesn't. Rich person eyesight. Lucas smiled. Liam turned. Then stopped. Lucas was wearing a dark suit. Perfectly fitted. Hair neatly styled. Watch on his wrist. Wedding ring catching the light. Liam stared. Lucas noticed. What? Liam looked away. Nothing. Lucas smiled. You were staring. No. You were. I was checking your tie. I'm not wearing one. Liam looked back. Lucas's collar was open. Damn. Then I was checking something else. What? Your face. Lucas's smile widened. Liam frowned. Stop looking pleased. You like my face. Unfortunately. Lucas stepped closer. Liam immediately held up a hand. No. Lucas stopped. What? If you kiss me, we're going to be late. Lucas looked at the clock. We have 15 minutes. Exactly. Lucas laughed. Then kissed Liam anyway. They were 20 minutes late. Almost a year. The charity event was held in one of those enormous hotel ballrooms Liam had once found intimidating. Now, still ridiculous, but familiar. He knew where to stand. How to survive conversations with executives. How to escape wealthy strangers who wanted to discuss investment portfolios. Most importantly, he knew where the food was. Lucas was speaking with someone near the stage. Liam stood beside a table eating something tiny and unnecessarily complicated. Daniel had once asked him whether he'd gotten used to being part of Lucas's world. Liam's answer had been simple. No, he'd simply gotten better at navigating it. There was a difference. His phone buzzed. A message from Leanne. Leanne, I got it. Liam frowned. Then another message appeared. Leanne, the design program. Liam's eyes widened. He immediately stepped away from the crowd. Liam, abroad. 3 dots appeared. Leanne, yes. Then, Leanne, 6 months. Then, Leanne, maybe longer depending on the placement. Liam smiled. Actually smiled. A year ago, Leanne had been running away from an engagement she didn't want. Now she was preparing to leave for something she had chosen. That mattered. A lot. Liam, congratulations. Leanne replied. WHO or you and what have you done with my brother? Liam rolled his eyes. Liam, I take it back. Leanne, too late heart. Liam stared at the heart. Then smiled again. Good news. Liam looked up. Lucas had appeared beside him. Leanne got the program. Lucas's expression brightened. The one abroad. Yeah, that's excellent. Liam nodded. She's going to lose her mind. She already has. Lucas glanced at Liam's phone. Another message arrived. Leanne, do not tell Dad yet. Liam showed Lucas. Lucas laughed. Understandable. Mom first. Definitely. Then Dad. With witnesses. Preferably medical personnel. Lucas smiled. Liam slipped the phone away. She'll be okay. It wasn't really a question. Lucas understood anyway. Yes. Liam nodded. He believed it too. The interview. Later that evening, Lucas was pulled into a conversation with several donors. Liam wandered toward the quieter side of the ballroom. He had almost reached freedom when someone approached. Mr. Reyes. Liam stopped. At least they got the surname right. Yes. A woman introduced herself as a reporter covering the charity event. Liam recognized the publication. Not particularly aggressive. Usually. Would you mind answering a few questions? Liam glanced toward Lucas. Then back. About the charity. Mostly. Mostly. Dangerous word. Still. Okay. The questions began normally. Why he attended. What causes he supported. Whether he and Lucas planned to become more involved. Liam answered carefully. Then the reporter smiled. Your first wedding anniversary is coming up, isn't it? Liam paused. There it was. Yes. How does it feel? Like we've been married almost a year. She laughed. Liam smiled politely. Then she asked. Your marriage had a rather unusual beginning. Understatement of the century. That's one way to describe it. Your sister was originally supposed to marry Mr. Laurent. Liam's smile faded slightly. Yes. And after her disappearance, you stepped into the arrangement. Temporarily. But eventually married him yourself. Yes. The reporter hesitated. Then, do you ever regret that your marriage happened because of your sister's mistake? Liam became still. Mistake. The question wasn't cruel. That almost made it worse. The reporter clearly didn't mean anything malicious. She was asking about the story everyone knew. Leanne ran. Liam substituted. Lucas married the wrong twin. A mistake. Except, Liam suddenly hated hearing it described that way. He looked across the ballroom. Lucas was still speaking with donors. Then, as if he sensed Liam watching, Lucas looked over. Their eyes met. Lucas smiled. Small. Private. The kind of smile Liam knew belonged only to him. And suddenly the answer was obvious. No. The reporter blinked. Liam looked back at her. No, I don't regret it. She nodded. But if your sister hadn't disappeared, I probably wouldn't have met Lucas. Exactly. Liam considered. That doesn't make my marriage a mistake. The reporter became quiet. Liam continued. Maybe the way we met was. Maybe everything that happened at the beginning was. Leanne shouldn't have had to run. Lucas shouldn't have been trapped in an engagement. I definitely shouldn't have been dragged into it. He smiled slightly. But the wedding. Liam looked toward Lucas again. That wasn't an accident. The choice. The reporter lowered her recorder slightly. Liam continued. I had chances to leave. Several. Leanne came back. The original engagement ended. Nobody forced me to stay. Liam's wedding ring caught the ballroom light as he gestured. When I married Lucas, I knew exactly who was standing beside me. The reporter watched him. Liam's voice softened. Maybe we met by mistake. But I didn't marry him by mistake. There. The sentence settled between them. Simple. True. The reporter smiled. Thank you. Liam nodded. Then immediately added. Please don't turn that into some dramatic headline. She laughed. I'll try. That doesn't reassure me. Lucas heard enough. When the interview ended, Liam turned. Lucas was standing several meters away. Liam stopped. Oh, no. Lucas walked toward him. Liam immediately became defensive. How long were you standing there? Lucas smiled. Long enough. Define long enough. Maybe we met by mistake. Liam closed his eyes. Of course. Lucas's smile softened. Liam pointed at him. Don't. I didn't say anything. Your face. My face is happy. Your face is emotional. Also true. Liam sighed. Lucas stepped closer. Not touching him yet. They were still in public. You meant it. Liam looked at him. No, Lucas. I gave a reporter a fake emotional revelation for entertainment. Lucas laughed. Liam's expression softened. Yes. He looked down at his ring. I meant it. Lucas reached for his hand. Liam let him. The headline. The next morning, Liam discovered that the reporter had ignored his request. Daniel dropped his phone onto Liam's desk. Liam stared at the headline. Liam Reyes on his unusual marriage. Maybe we met by mistake. But I didn't marry him by mistake. Liam closed his eyes. I specifically asked her not to do this. Daniel was grinning. This is incredible. No. It's romantic. No. You've changed. Take your phone. Daniel didn't. Instead, he scrolled. People love it. I don't care. A modern marriage built on choice rather than expectation. Daniel. Reyes insists independence remains central. Daniel. When asked whether he regrets. Liam grabbed the phone. Daniel laughed. Maya appeared. I saw the article. Liam pointed. No. She smiled. Very sweet. No. You love him. Unfortunately. Daniel gasped dramatically. He admits it now. Liam threw a pen. Daniel ducked. A question about anniversaries. That evening, Lucas was already home. Liam entered the penthouse. He immediately noticed candles. He stopped. Why are there candles? Lucas appeared from the kitchen. Relax. Never tell me that. They're because the power flickered earlier. Liam looked around. The lights were working. Then why are they still lit? Lucas paused. Atmosphere. Liam narrowed his eyes. Lucas laughed. Fine. I like them. Liam removed his shoes. Then walked over. Lucas kissed his cheek. Liam immediately relaxed. Annoying. Very annoying. They ate dinner. Halfway through, Lucas asked. What do you want to do for our anniversary? Liam stopped chewing. Nothing involving Victor. Agreed. No ballroom. Agreed. No press. Definitely. No giant cake. Lucas nodded solemnly. Critical. Liam continued eating. Lucas waited. Liam noticed. What? That's what you don't want. So, what do you want? Liam paused. That was harder. He put his fork down. I don't want another wedding. Neither do I. I don't want vows in front of everyone. Okay. I don't want some huge symbolic thing. Lucas listened. Liam looked at him. But. Liam rubbed his thumb against his wedding ring. I want to go back. Lucas understood immediately. The rooftop. Liam nodded. Not another wedding. Their wedding had happened in the rooftop garden of the Laurent property. Small. Private. Exactly as Liam wanted. But even then, there had been families. Guests. Expectations. A ceremony. Legal papers. A history they were still trying to understand. Liam wanted something different this time. Just us, he said. Lucas nodded. No officiant. No guests. No photographers. No contract. Liam smiled faintly. No Victor hiding behind a plant. Lucas laughed. We'll search the rooftop first. Good. Lucas reached across the table. Liam took his hand. What would we do? Lucas asked. Liam shrugged. Choose again. Lucas became very still. Liam immediately looked uncomfortable. That sounded more dramatic out loud. No. Lucas squeezed his hand. It sounded right. Liam looked at him. Not vows. Okay. Just. He searched. One promise. Lucas waited. That we're still here because we want to be. Lucas's expression softened. Choice. Yeah, choice. Leanne's news. 2 days later, the Reyes family gathered for dinner. Leanne stood near the table looking terrified. Liam sat beside Lucas. Elena knew. Liam knew. Lucas knew. Roberto did not. This was dangerous. Leanne cleared her throat. Dad. Roberto looked up. What? I got accepted into a design placement. His face brightened. That's wonderful. Abroad. His smile froze. Liam took a sip of water. Roberto stared. Abroad where? Leanne told him. Silence. For how long? 6 months. More silence. Possibly longer. Roberto slowly placed his fork down. Liam whispered to Lucas. Here we go. Lucas whispered back. Should we evacuate? Too late. Roberto looked at Leanne. You want to leave. The wording mattered. Leanne noticed. Her expression changed. I'm not running away. Roberto stopped. Liam became quiet. Leanne continued. I know that's what it looks like. No. Roberto shook his head. I didn't mean. I want to go. Leanne held his gaze. Not because I'm scared. Not because I'm trying to escape. Because I worked for this. This is my career. My choice. Liam looked at his sister. Proud. Very proud. Roberto's expression softened. He looked toward Elena. Then Liam. Then finally back at Leanne. When? Leanne blinked. Next month. Roberto nodded slowly. Then we'll help you prepare. Leanne stared. What? Roberto sighed. I don't like it. Dad, I'm your father. I'm legally required to dislike you moving to another country. Liam almost laughed. But, Roberto looked at his daughter. If this is what you want. He swallowed. Go. Leanne's eyes filled. Dad. Roberto stood. Leanne immediately hugged him. Elena smiled. Liam looked away. Too emotional. Lucas quietly squeezed his knee under the table. Liam glanced at him. Lucas smiled. Liam leaned slightly closer. The twins. Later, Liam found Leanne outside on the balcony. She was staring at the city. He stood beside her. Scared. Terrified. Good. Leanne looked at him. What? Means you're not running blindly this time. She laughed. Then became quiet. Almost a year. Liam knew what she meant. Yeah. Leanne leaned against the railing. Do you ever hate me for what happened? Liam frowned. No. Not even a little. I hated you when you disappeared. Fair. I wanted to strangle you. Also fair. But now. He shrugged. No. Leanne looked down. If I hadn't run. Don't. She stopped. Liam continued. We're not doing that. What? The alternate history thing. But. You made a terrible decision. Thank you. You did. Leanne rolled her eyes. But Lucas and I made our own decisions after that. Liam looked at her. You didn't make me marry him. I know. You didn't make me stay. I know. So stop carrying my marriage like it's something you caused. Leanne became quiet. Liam smiled faintly. You started the chaos. She laughed. That part is yours. Thanks. But everything after. Liam looked toward the apartment. Lucas was inside talking to Elena. That's ours. No more mistake. Their anniversary was 1 week away. The original marriage contract remained safely stored. The wedding photographs remained on the shelves. The refrigerator remained covered in evidence of 2 stubborn people learning how to share a life. But something had shifted for Liam. He no longer wanted to describe his marriage as an accident. The beginning. Absolutely. A catastrophe. A misunderstanding. A runaway twin. A substitute fiancé. A family disaster. Call that whatever you wanted. But Liam remembered standing on the rooftop. Remembered Lucas asking him one last time if he was sure. Remembered answering yes. That wasn't a mistake. Every morning afterward wasn't a mistake either. Neither were the arguments. The separate bedrooms disappearing. The first deliberate kiss. The hospital fear. The confession. The quiet nights. The stupid detergent. The love. None of it happened because Liam accidentally wandered into a marriage and couldn't find the exit. The exit had always been there. He simply stopped wanting it. 1 week before. That night, Liam was in bed reading. Lucas emerged from the bathroom. He climbed in beside him. Liam kept reading. Lucas stared. Liam felt it. What? Nothing. You're staring. Yes. Why? Lucas smiled. I like you. Liam lowered the book. We've progressed beyond that. I know. Then, I love you. Liam stared. Lucas had become dangerously comfortable saying it. Liam still felt something warm every time. Annoying. Liam closed the book. I love you too. Lucas smiled. Then Liam added, but I have a question. What? If you could go back. Lucas waited. Before Leanne disappeared. Before you met me. If you knew everything that would happen. Liam looked at him. Would you do it again? Lucas answered immediately. Yes. Liam blinked. No hesitation. No. What about the media? Yes. The board. Yes. Victor. Lucas paused. Liam laughed. See. Lucas smiled. Even Victor. That's love. Apparently. Then Lucas turned serious. Would you? Liam looked down. At his ring. At the bed they'd once insisted would never be shared. At the room that now belonged to both of them. Then back at Lucas. Not exactly. Lucas's expression changed. Liam immediately continued. I'd make some changes. Lucas waited. I'd yell at Leanne sooner. Reasonable. I'd refuse more family dinners. Impossible. I'd stop pretending I hated your pancakes. Lucas stared. You said they were good. Eventually. Lucas smiled. Liam continued. And I'd probably figure this out faster. This. Liam touched Lucas's hand. Us. Lucas's eyes softened. But yes. Liam intertwined their fingers. I'd choose you again. The promise. Lucas looked at him for a long time. Then quietly asked. On our anniversary. What do you want the promise to be? Liam thought. Not forever. Forever felt like something people said when they wanted to guarantee a future nobody could actually guarantee. Liam wanted something more honest. Something that sounded like them. Finally. Tomorrow. Lucas frowned. What? We promised tomorrow. Lucas listened. Liam continued. Not that we'll never fight. We will. Not that nothing will change. It will. Not that we'll always want the same things. We probably won't. Liam squeezed his hand. But tomorrow. We wake up. We ask. Still okay. Lucas smiled. And. Liam looked at him. If the answer is yes. We choose again. Lucas's eyes filled slightly. Liam immediately pointed. No. I'm not crying. You are about to. I'm not. Control yourself. Lucas laughed. Then kissed Liam's hand. Tomorrow. Liam nodded. Tomorrow. Later. Lucas fell asleep first. Liam remained awake. He looked at him. The same man he'd once considered an impossible complication. The same man he'd married under circumstances nobody could have invented without sounding ridiculous. Lucas breathed quietly beside him. Liam reached over and brushed a strand of hair from his forehead. Almost 1 year. Liam smiled. Definitely not a mistake. Lucas didn't hear him. That was fine. He would tell him properly next week. On the rooftop, where they had once stood surrounded by the consequences of a mistake. And made a choice entirely their own. Maybe they had met by mistake. Maybe everything had begun because the wrong twin stood in the right place. But Liam knew the truth now. He hadn't accidentally fallen into Lucas's life. He had walked into it. Stayed in it. Built something inside it. And loved the man waiting there. On his own terms. By his own choice. No more mistake. Just them. Chapter 20, Living on My Terms. 1 year after Liam Reyes married the wrong fiancée. He woke up in the right bed. Technically, it was Lucas's bed. Or it had been. The separate bedroom rule had disappeared months ago, and at some point Liam's clothes had migrated into Lucas's closet, his charger had claimed the left bedside table, and his collection of completely necessary junk had invaded 3 drawers. So now it was their bed. Liam still found that mildly disturbing. Not because he disliked it. Because he liked it far too much. Especially at 7 in the morning when Lucas Laurent was using him as a human pillow. Lucas. Nothing. Liam stared at the ceiling. Lucas. A sleepy sound came from somewhere near Liam's shoulder. You're heavy. Lucas's arm tightened around his waist. No. Liam blinked. What do you mean, no? No. That's not an answer. Lucas buried his face deeper against Liam's neck. Liam sighed. 1 year. 12 months. 365 days. And apparently marriage had transformed the terrifying CEO of Laurent Holdings into a man who refused to wake up because his husband was comfortable. Liam poked his cheek. Get up. Anniversary privilege. Liam froze. You planned that? Lucas opened one eye. Maybe. You've been waiting an entire year to use anniversary privilege. Possibly. Liam stared, then smiled despite himself. 5 minutes. Lucas immediately closed his eye. 10, 5, 8, 6. Deal. Liam shook his head. Marriage. Still ridiculous. Still his. 1 year. 6 minutes later, Lucas's alarm went off. Liam reached over and turned it off. Lucas opened his eyes. You gave me exactly 6 minutes. We negotiated. I expected compassion. You married the wrong person. Lucas smiled. No. Liam paused. Lucas looked at him. I didn't. The teasing disappeared. For a moment, neither spoke. Then Liam rolled his eyes. You've become disgustingly sentimental. You love me. Unfortunately. Lucas leaned closer. Liam put a hand over his mouth. Morning breath. Lucas stared. Liam laughed. Bathroom first. Lucas kissed his palm instead. Liam immediately pulled his hand away. Cheater. Husband privilege. Still conditional. Their first wedding anniversary began exactly as Liam wanted. Ordinarily. No photographers. No press. No hotel ballroom. No giant floral arrangements. And, most importantly, no Victor. At least not yet. Liam knew better than to assume Victor Laurent would respect boundaries for an entire day. The refrigerator. After showering, Liam walked into the kitchen. Lucas was already making breakfast. Pancakes. Of course. Some traditions apparently survived everything. Liam opened the refrigerator. Then stopped. He didn't take anything. He simply stared. The refrigerator looked completely insane. 1 year of their marriage covered nearly every available surface. Sticky notes. Schedules. Photographs. Receipts. Rules. Jokes. Warnings. A train ticket. A restaurant card. A tiny photograph from the arcade. And Lawrence, the ugly purple bear, had somehow acquired his own Polaroid. Liam still blamed Lucas. Near the top was one of their oldest surviving rules. My life stays mine. Beside it, your life stays yours. Underneath, written months later. We choose what we share. Liam touched the corner of the note. Lucas noticed. What? Nothing. Lucas flipped a pancake. You've been staring at the refrigerator for a full minute. I'm reminiscing. Lucas stopped. Liam looked over. What? Nothing. Your face. My husband is reminiscing. Don't make it weird. Too late. Liam grabbed a strawberry from the counter. Lucas slapped his hand. Wait. Liam stared. You just hit me. You were stealing. We've established husband privilege. Only when useful. Exactly. Lucas laughed. Liam stole the strawberry anyway. Liam Reyes. At 9, Liam's phone rang. Daniel. Liam answered. If this is about our anniversary, hang up. Good morning to you too. What do you want? Congratulations. On surviving. Exactly. Liam smiled. Daniel continued. 1 year married to Lucas Laurent. Yes. 1 year. I understand time. The Liam Reyes I knew would never believe this. The Liam Reyes you knew didn't believe this 12 months ago. Fair. Daniel paused. Are you working Monday? Obviously. Really? Liam frowned. Why? Wouldn't I? Rich husband. Liam immediately said. Die. Daniel laughed. There it was. The joke people had made from the beginning. That Liam would eventually stop working. That his career would become unnecessary. That marrying Lucas Laurent meant Liam Reyes no longer needed to build anything for himself. 1 year later, they were still wrong. Liam had stayed at his company. Stayed Liam Reyes. And recently, he'd been promoted. Not because Lucas had called someone. Not because Laurent Holdings had interfered. Not because Liam had married money. Because Liam had spent months leading a difficult project that succeeded. His project. His work. His promotion. Lucas had celebrated harder than anyone. He'd also tried to buy Liam an absurdly expensive congratulatory gift. Liam had forced him to return it. Mostly. Lucas somehow replaced it with a very nice watch. Liam had complained for 3 days. He wore it constantly. Daniel said. Seriously, though. What? You're happy. Liam paused. Then smiled. Yeah. No hesitation anymore. Yeah, I am. Daniel became suspiciously quiet. Don't get emotional. I'm not. Good. I was going to say I'm proud of you. Goodbye. Liam ended the call. Lucas looked over from the stove. Daniel. Unfortunately. Lucas Laurent. At 10, Lucas's phone rang. Claire. He looked at the screen. Liam noticed. Work. Yes. Liam waited. Lucas answered. Claire. A pause. No. Another pause. Sebastian can approve it. Liam slowly smiled. Lucas noticed. He turned slightly away. No, I'm not coming in. Pause. Because it's my anniversary. Liam's eyebrows rose. Lucas continued. Monday. Then, if the building catches fire, call emergency services. Liam covered his mouth. Lucas ended the call. Silence. Liam stared. What? Nothing. Your face. My face is witnessing history. Lucas sighed. Very funny. Liam walked over. A year ago, you would have gone. Lucas looked at him. Probably. 6 months ago, you would have answered emails all day. Possibly. 3 months ago, you would have checked your phone every 20 minutes. That's exaggerated. 15. Lucas frowned. Liam smiled. But today, Lucas placed the phone face down. Today belongs to me. Liam's expression softened. Lucas added. And partly to you. Liam immediately pointed. Partly. Lucas laughed. Exactly. That was the point. Lucas remained CEO. He hadn't abandoned Laurent Holdings. He hadn't suddenly become someone who didn't care about work. He still worked too much sometimes. Still needed reminders. Still had bad weeks. But now he took days off. Delegated. Ate lunch. Went home. Sometimes ignored emails until morning. Laurent Holdings had survived. More importantly, Lucas had started living. Leanne. At 11, Leanne called from the airport. Behind her was complete chaos. Liam, why are you shouting? I can't hear anything. Then move. I'm boarding. Liam held the phone farther away. Lucas appeared beside him. Leanne saw him. Lucas. Lucas smiled. Hi, Leanne. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Liam frowned. Stop screaming. Leanne ignored him. Her flight was leaving that afternoon. Her design placement abroad was finally beginning. 2 suitcases. 1 backpack. Approximately 17 panicked messages from Roberto. And a future she had chosen for herself. Leanne smiled through the screen. You two going to the rooftop tonight? Liam narrowed his eyes. Who told you? Mom. Of course. Romantic. It's not romantic. Lucas looked at Liam. Liam corrected. Okay, technically. Leanne gasped. Character development. Board your plane. She laughed. Then her expression softened. Hey, what? 1 year. Liam smiled. Yeah. Leanne looked between them. I'm glad. Liam knew what she meant. He didn't let her apologize. Anymore. Not for the engagement. Not for running. Not for the chaos that followed. That chapter was closed. So Liam simply said, me too. An announcement sounded behind Leanne. I have to go. Call mom when you land. I will. And dad. She groaned. He has already messaged me 14 times. Only 14. Since breakfast. That's restraint. Leanne laughed. Then looked at Lucas. Take care of my brother. Liam immediately frowned. No. Leanne blinked. Liam pointed at the screen. None of that. What? Lucas doesn't take care of me. Lucas wisely remained silent. Liam continued. We take care of each other. Leanne smiled. Okay. She looked at Lucas. Then keep taking care of each other. Lucas nodded. We will. Liam relaxed. Better. Leanne blew them a kiss. Then disappeared into the airport crowd. Roberto. Liam expected his father's call next. He was correct. Roberto called 20 minutes later. Did Leanne call you? Yes. Did she seem nervous? Yes. Should I call her? No. Why? Because she's boarding. She might need. Dad. Silence. Liam smiled. Let her go. Roberto sighed. I know. That sentence meant more than it sounded like. A year ago, Roberto had tried to control everything. The engagement. The family reputation. Liam's involvement. Leanne's future. Their relationship had broken badly because of it. It wasn't magically repaired. Some wounds took longer than apologies. But they were better. Much better. Roberto asked. Are you and Lucas coming Sunday? Yes. Your mother is cooking. Good. I was going to cook. No. Roberto sounded offended. I'm perfectly capable. Liam remembered the family lunch. You and Victor nearly started a war. He started it. Sure. Then Roberto became quiet. Liam. What? Happy anniversary. Liam paused. Thanks, Dad. Another pause. I'm glad you're happy. Simple. No apology. No explanation. Just something Roberto Reyes had learned to say without turning it into a negotiation. Liam smiled. Me too. Victor. At exactly noon, the doorbell rang. Liam closed his eyes. No. Lucas looked toward the door. Could be anyone. It's Victor. You don't know that. The doorbell rang again. Then, open the door. I know you're home. Liam stared at Lucas. Lucas sighed. Grandfather. Liam opened the door. Victor stood outside holding a cake. Liam stared. Victor smiled. Happy anniversary. The cake was enormous. Not 6 feet tall, but far too large for 2 people. Liam looked behind Victor. Where are the guests? No guests. Photographers? No. Hidden musicians? Victor looked offended. I respected your wishes. Liam stared suspiciously. Victor held up the cake. I only brought dessert. Lucas joined them. How large is that? Victor frowned. Normal. It could feed 30 people. You can freeze it. Liam sighed. Fine. Victor entered. Liam pointed. 10 minutes. 20. 10. 15. Lucas smiled. Liam glared at him. Don't encourage him. Victor stayed 43 minutes. Naturally. But eventually, he left. No surprise party. No guests hiding in the hallway. No fireworks. Liam checked the balcony anyway. Just in case. The afternoon. Their anniversary afternoon was boring. Perfectly boring. They cleaned the kitchen. Lucas did laundry. Liam reorganized a shelf. They argued over whether Lawrence the ugly purple bear counted as decor. Lucas said yes. Liam said absolutely not. Lawrence stayed. They ate leftover cake. Watched television. Liam fell asleep against Lucas for 20 minutes. When he woke, Lucas was reading with one hand and holding Liam with the other. Liam didn't move immediately. He just looked. At the room. At Lucas. At the life around them. This was what he'd fought for from the beginning. Not wealth. Not status. Not some fantasy. Marriage. A life that still felt like his. And somehow, Lucas belonged inside it without taking it away. The rooftop garden. At sunset, they returned to the rooftop garden. The same place where they'd married. No guests this time. No family. No Victor. They had checked behind the plants. Twice. The garden was quiet. City lights were beginning to appear below. Liam stepped onto the rooftop. Then stopped. Memory hit immediately. He could almost see it. The chairs. The flowers. Their families. Leanne. Daniel. Victor trying not to cry and failing. Lucas waiting. And Liam walking toward him. Not because he had to. Because he'd decided to. Lucas came beside him. Okay. Liam looked over. Yeah. They walked toward the center of the garden. The exact place where they'd stood 1 year ago. Nothing marked it. Liam liked that. No plaque. No monument. Just a place. Their place. One promise. Lucas faced him. So. Neither knew what to do next. Liam laughed. This was your idea. It was yours. Technically. Lucas smiled. No vows. No vows. No speeches. No rings. Liam lifted his hand. Already have one. Lucas touched his own. Right. Silence. Then Liam took Lucas's hands. That felt enough. He looked down at them. Then up. A year ago. Lucas listened. I stood here and told you I was choosing this. Yes. I didn't know what this was. Lucas smiled. Neither did I. Liam laughed. We were idiots. Definitely. But I knew one thing. What? I didn't want someone else deciding my life. Lucas's expression softened. Liam continued. Not Dad. Not your family. Not some engagement agreement. Not expectations. I wanted my life to stay mine. Lucas nodded. It did. Liam looked around the rooftop. Yeah, it did. My life stays mine. Liam had worried marriage would take something from him. His independence. His identity. His choices. Instead, he had learned something. Independence didn't mean refusing to need anyone. It didn't mean never changing. It didn't mean keeping every part of yourself separate forever. It meant having the freedom to decide. Liam had chosen his career. Chosen his name. Chosen his friends. Chosen his boundaries. Chosen his home. And, he looked at Lucas. Chosen his husband. None of those choices canceled the others. Lucas hadn't become Liam's life. That mattered. Liam still had a life that belonged to him. Lucas simply had a place inside it. A huge, annoying, permanent-looking place. Your life stays yours. Lucas spoke next. When we started, I thought giving you freedom meant staying out of your way. Liam listened. I thought being independent meant we shouldn't need anything from each other. Lucas smiled faintly. I was wrong. Very. Lucas squeezed his hands. But you also taught me something else. What? That loving someone doesn't mean deciding what's best for them. Liam became quiet. Lucas continued. I can't solve everything for you. You won't let me. Correct. I can't fight every battle for you. You'd try. I would. Liam smiled. Lucas looked at him. But I can stand beside you. Ask. Listen. Help when you want help. And trust you when you don't. Liam's throat tightened. Lucas added. And you do the same for me. Liam thought about the hospital. The arguments. The day off. The phone face down. Usually. Lucas laughed. Usually. We choose what we share. Liam looked at him. So that's the promise. Lucas waited. Liam smiled. My life stays mine. Lucas nodded. Your life stays yours. Another nod. And we choose what we share. Lucas's eyes softened. Every day. There it was. Liam smiled. Every day. Lucas leaned forward. Their foreheads touched. No audience. No ceremony. No officiant waiting for the correct words. Just two husbands standing where their marriage had begun. Lucas whispered. Still okay. The question. The oldest one. The question Lucas had asked when he needed to know Liam was still there by choice. Liam didn't hesitate. More than okay. Lucas smiled. And yes. Liam squeezed his hands. I'm still choosing this. Lucas's voice softened. Me too. Liam kissed him first. No more wedding. It wasn't a second wedding. They didn't need one. They had already married. They weren't trying to replace the beginning. The strange beginning belonged to them too. Wrong twin. Runaway engagement. Contract. Rules. Separate bedrooms. Awkward boundaries. Everything. Liam no longer wished it had happened differently. Because every ridiculous step had brought them here. Maybe they met by mistake. But they stayed by choice. And Liam thought that was better than a perfect beginning anyway. Home. They returned to the penthouse after dark. Victor's enormous cake remained in the refrigerator. Lucas opened the door. Liam stopped him. Wait. What? I need to do something. Lucas watched as Liam walked toward the refrigerator. The notes were still there. A year's worth of them. Liam found the oldest surviving rule. My life stays mine. Beside it. Your life stays yours. Underneath. We choose what we share. Liam stared. Then reached for a blank sticky note. Lucas leaned against the counter. What are you writing? None of your business. It's on our refrigerator. Exactly. Liam wrote slowly. Then placed the note beneath the others. Lucas stepped closer. It read, I lived on my terms. A second line. And choosing you was one of them. Lucas became completely still. Liam immediately became uncomfortable. Don't. Lucas didn't speak. Lucas. His eyes were shining. Oh, come on. Lucas laughed softly. Liam pointed. No anniversary crying. That's not a rule. It is now. Lucas took the marker. Liam frowned. What are you doing? Lucas wrote underneath Liam's note. 2 words. Every day. Liam stared. Then smiled. He took the marker back. Underneath. Every day. The contract. Before bed, Liam took the original marriage contract from the drawer. Lucas sat beside him on the couch. They opened it. The pages looked almost absurd now. Separate bedrooms. Limited affection. Independent schedules. No unnecessary emotional expectations. Exit clauses. Boundaries written by 2 men terrified of losing control. Liam smiled. Still keeping it. Lucas nodded. Definitely. No burning it. No. No dramatic shredding. Agreed. Liam closed the folder. It's part of us. The beginning. Yeah. He put it away. Not as a contract they still needed. As proof. They had once needed rules to stay together. Now they stayed because they wanted to. Tomorrow morning. Later, Liam stood in the bedroom doorway. Lucas was already in bed. Liam looked around. His clothes. Lucas's clothes. Their photographs. Their books. Lawrence sitting stupidly on the chair. 1 home. 2 lives. Shared where they chose. Liam climbed into bed. Lucas immediately moved closer. Happy anniversary. Liam smiled. Happy anniversary. Lucas kissed him. Then settled beside him. The room became quiet. Liam stared at the ceiling. Lucas. What are you making for breakfast tomorrow? Lucas laughed. Pancakes. Again. You like them. I tolerate them. You steal half. Marriage tax. Lucas smiled. And after breakfast, work. Both of us. Unfortunately. Then dinner. Liam thought. Home. Lucas looked at him. Home. Liam smiled. There it was. Tomorrow. Nothing extraordinary waiting. No wedding. No anniversary. No dramatic declaration. Just Monday. Lucas would go to Laurent Holdings. Liam would go to his own job. They would probably text during lunch. One of them would get home first. Someone would cook. Someone would complain. They might argue. They might kiss in the kitchen. Lucas might steal Liam's blanket. Liam might threaten him. Then they'd sleep. Wake. Choose again. Ordinary. Exactly what Liam wanted. Living on my terms. Once, Liam believed living on his terms meant making sure nobody became necessary. Nobody controlled him. Nobody decided his future. Nobody got enough of his life to change its direction. But Liam understood now. Freedom wasn't isolation. Independence wasn't loneliness. And love wasn't surrender. His life remained his. He simply loved someone enough to share it. Not everything. Not because he had to. Not because marriage demanded it. Because he chose to. Lucas's life remained his too. 2 careers. 2 families. 2 stubborn men. 1 home. 1 ridiculous refrigerator. 1 ugly purple bear. 1 marriage that had started because the wrong twin stood in the right place. And survived because both men kept choosing it. Liam turned toward Lucas. Lucas was almost asleep. Still okay. Liam whispered. Lucas opened his eyes. The question belonged to both of them now. Lucas smiled. More than okay. Liam moved closer. Lucas wrapped an arm around him. Tomorrow morning was waiting. And for once, Liam didn't need to know exactly what came after it. He knew who he was. He knew what he wanted. And he knew that whatever came next, he would choose it himself. Just as he had chosen Lucas. On his own terms. Every day. End of chapter 20. End of volume 2. End of the main story. Thank you for listening to II Fiction Stories. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. See you again next time.